Wednesday. It is July the 8th, 2026, and we are live. Coming at you.
Yes.
Hump day. Hump day, hump day, hump day.
This the longest week ever, huh? You feel like it's long? Like, shouldn't we be on Thursday today? Or Friday? Screw it.
Yeah, I'm off Friday.
Oh.
Well, it's the Donnie Radiothon. And,
Which you always take off.
Which I always take off for.
Screw
you don't
them
care
kids,
about,
yes.
huh? Screw them kids.
Sick kids, not for you.
No, my wisdom tooth's getting pulled tomorrow, so I need the day to recover, and happens to be the Radiothon day.
Oh.
I don't know. Listen, Donnie said for a certain price, he is willing to do a week in Rage.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know what that price is. He is willing to do a week in Rage.
Yeah.
For a certain price.
Well.
What's wrong, Rafe? You just slammed your fist on the counter.
Week in Rage. I don't know. I guess just kindred spirit.
Are you mad?
He's angry.
You start talking about Week in Rage, and Donnie kind of possesses me for a second.
Are you mad about something?
No. I think, I want the rage. I hope we get the donation. I hope we get the donate.
Did he say how much?
No.
Nope.
He will announce on Friday.
Ooh, man.
He doesn't want to do it, so.
He doesn't.
Yeah, we had a conversation about it yesterday, and he's like, I really don't want to do it. And I go, I think you should write a scathing Week in Rage where you just scorched earth on the whole building.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Roast the Rizz Show. Roast every show on the point.
He's got things to say.
I'm certain he does. And I was like, just go hard on us, man.
Listen, I've known Donnie for over 20 years.
I go, would you read one if I wrote it for you? Sight unseen. And he goes, that would cost a lot of money. So if I have time this week, I might fire one up for him.
You have 2 days.
No way.
You have 2 days to get this done.
He goes, are you going to get me fired? And I said, you can't fire. It's for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all for the Ronald McDonald House Charities of St. Louis. The Radiothon begins at 10 a.m. Tomorrow. 10 a.m. tomorrow. Looking to set some records. Looking to set some records for donations. I'd love to hear a Week in Rage.
I would too.
I'll be listening from home.
When's the last time we've heard
It's
one?
been it took me a while to go find the intro for it. This, if you remember, the intro is this. It's perfect, huh? Hey, listen, maybe you'll hear that on Friday. I don't know.
I hope so. Save up, people.
I don't know.
Really
Yeah.
You could.
Team Rizz, let's go. Get the donations going. Ken Cruz, Uncle Ken, start going.
Oh, you're naming names now.
I am.
Okay.
He needs to get on this.
There was almost a rage moment on the trails of Al Foster yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a nice evening, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Finally cool enough to maybe take the dogs for a nice walk.
Yep. On the back porch last night.
Because it's been hot, and listen, I'm cognizant of the dogs, walking on the concrete and their paws getting getting burned.
That's nice.
It's funny seeing the dogs go out sometimes and they do like this prance because the deck is hot. Even to go downstairs to the backyard. The dogs are like prancing around. It's so hot. So it was nice yesterday. So we dropped my daughter off at, she had a cheer thing, loaded the dogs in the car, and decided to go take a walk. Just the wife and I and the two dogs out in nature.
Romance.
I don't know about romance, but, a time to connect.
Okay.
Me and her, the dogs, nature. And I'm wearing my Meta glasses.
Ugh, why?
Well, because,
Never know what you're going to need to
That's
film.
true.
All right, well.
Neighborhood watch.
Sure. I mean, they're Ray-Bans. They're nice glasses. Okay. So I could, send and receive text message and phone calls with these glasses on.
What does it look like when a text comes across the glasses? Do you see it?
No. It doesn't. You don't see them.
Oh.
It blocks
bummer.
out everything. You can't see anything. It
Right,
just says the words.
It's very dangerous when you're driving.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing it's not imprinted on the glass.
Oh.
It just speaks to you.
It just speaks to you.
Oh.
It's scanning your retinas. You just don't know it.
Probably. I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg has all my data. I don't know. No, it'll tell you text message from King Scott.
Love you.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, your nightly text.
And so my wife and I are walking, and the Meta glasses, they go off and they say, phone call from Rafe Williams. So if you press the side of the rim of the glasses, it'll pick up the phone call. So, Rafe Williams is calling me. Must be important.
Yeah, it usually is.
So I tap the side of the glasses and, hey, Rafe, what's going on? My wife is talking to me. I don't know what she's even talking about.
I'm like, when's the last time you watched Kickboxer?
What do you mean?
Well, she was having a conversation with me. I was not present.
Oh, God. You
I
just
pick up
answer the
I
phone
answered the phone.
mid-convo?
Yeah.
Jerk.
I like
I
this.
know.
Hey, he's a modern man.
And you had checked out and you squirreled out whenever he called.
Yeah, and she didn't realize it. She didn't realize I'd picked up a phone call as she was mid-conversation.
What if she was saying something she didn't want anybody else to hear?
I got attorney-client privilege.
Oh.
I love that she is mid-sentence. You're just like,
Yeah, that is.
I went,
this isn't important.
Rafe is calling.
So, Rafe, what did you hear when you picked
Sorry,
up?
my bae is calling. He answered. I didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know where I was.
He didn't.
Or what I was doing.
And he's usually pretty good about, you're in the car with all 4 Rizzutos because he never knows what
Is
I
coming
will
out of that
announce it.
mouth.
is coming.
Yeah.
Do you do that too?
I do, yeah.
I always
you're on
announce.
speaker, mom's
That's a good-
here,
that's a-
whatever.
that's a
I
curb.
always announce.
That's a courtesy.
That's a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. You got to announce.
Got to announce who's in the car.
Or
Yeah.
isn't it like somebody's cheating or something? Like an ex calls Elaine. He's like, Putty's in the car. He's like, why'd you tell him that?
It's a
Or
cour-
as Cheryl was like, Ted Danson calls, goes, Larry's in the car.
It's a courtesy.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it is definitely
I
courtesy.
think
I think that's a good rule of
you
thumb.
better tell me. Because you never know.
You got to tell everybody, right?
Yeah.
Well, especially this show. Like, sometimes you just don't know. We could be talking about each other, bitching about work.
Oh,
That's how it goes.
well, I'll think about that from now on.
Yeah, you should.
It doesn't matter what the conversation's going
I'm
to be
usually just
about.
doing a blue bit.
Because I did talk to you later that evening, and you called me back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the car. Hey, Amelia's in the car. The 2 dogs. I even told you the 2 dogs are in the car.
Yeah, so don't
Daniela's in the car.
meow.
Yeah, don't
Right.
let Kat know what's going on.
Right now, she gets very upset.
She got a Twitter account.
So I'm on the phone with Ray for about a minute, and until Amelia realizes I'm on the phone, not paying attention
She's
to anything.
talking the whole time.
Yes.
You're
Oh,
Oh, what a jerk.
You're
honestly.
walking the dogs.
And you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Because you probably
You're
said
brave.
perfect timing, like, really? What's up? That's awesome. Okay.
She's like, why is he being so weird?
He sounds like ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Well, and then she realized that I was on the phone. And I turned, and she's looking at me like, you are a dead man. Like, I will throw you off the cliff
Yeah.
we're next to.
Nice.
And I went to tell Rafe, I gotta go. I think I abruptly got off the phone. I gotta go.
You did. I thought maybe something happened with the dogs.
No, something happened with wife.
Yeah.
And her very upset that I was not close.
Getting her knife out.
Can I get 45 minutes with you?
Yeah. It's unlike you.
Can I get 45 minutes with you? Just, we're walking the dogs, we're talking, I'm telling you about my day, what's going on with the kids. 45 friggin' minutes.
Yes, of course. Hold on. What'd you say,
Hold
babe?
on.
Doing it.
Yeah, Lauren's calling.
I.
No, I felt bad. And with this new technology, man, it's like my glasses are now receiving phone calls.
That's
I
terrible.
got to stop wearing them.
You do have to stop wearing them. People are getting called out as being creepers. But also, I thought there was something cooler. I thought you could actually see something on their
No.
lenses. Get on that, Zuck. Let's go.
Is there? I think there may be.
There is something with
There
that.
is
Is there?
something like
Yeah.
that, but these are not
they-
the ones I have.
They tried that with Google Glass,
Oh, maybe
That's what
I
it was.
remember.
Okay.
and no one wanted it.
I mean, it's too.
Yeah, and then you can use
too
like your
much.
iris to like click on something, I thought. No, we're not there yet? Did I dream
I think
this?
we're almost there.
Okay.
We're almost there. No, these are like, if I'm walking the dogs or something, I'll put music on. Mm-hmm. I rarely use it for
Recording people.
recording people.
Yeah.
These
Only
are
when I'm in
sunglasses, right?
restrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
only- yeah.
Or beaches.
That's probably happening more than people realize. You see a person with shades on.
Well, again, the light, there is
Inside.
a light that's supposed to go on as you're recording.
People are blacking that out, though. Creepers.
Well, if you block the light, the glasses are supposed to not record.
Isn't it funny how we are fine with some cameras and then other cameras we're not? Like, we're all about, like, oh, we want our privacy in so many ways. Like, we were talking about this last week with the traffic cameras, whenever that guy shot the other guy off of 44, and we were talking about how they can go back to traffic cameras and see how
License
many
plates.
times you've taken an exit, and I saw a lot of people lit up about that. However, the same people, it seems, are totally fine with people wearing Meta glasses willy-nilly. It's strange.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't use them for recording or anything. I don't think about it. I don't really think about it.
Well, the honor system works every time, so great.
What do you mean?
What a relief. I mean, anyone could say that.
That I don't use them for recording?
Yeah, that's what all the creeps say, too. Like, they're not on.
Okay.
What?
That's what all the creeps
All
say.
right. All right. Well, anyway, so my wife yells at me for not being present. Let me get 45 minutes with you. Fine. You're right.
Did you start a timer?
You're right. Yeah, you have 45 minutes.
Go.
Yeah, when my phone beeps, that means it's over. No, she was telling me about her good friend, and this is something that I wanted to bring up. Her dear friend. Imagine being, and this is like a relationship advice situation. So imagine being the total package, successful. You've got your finances completely locked down. You own, a bunch of real estate. You're in the nutritional health, business. You're twice divorced, but you haven't given up on love. So you start dating this guy. And you've known this guy for many, many years. And you really think there's a connection. And this is true, my wife's friend, her story. Everything seems great until the baggage train he's been pulling behind him starts catching up. So first there's an overbearing ex-wife.
Okay.
Who treats his life like her personal playground and is constantly meddling. So you get an ex-wife who's meddling. But the real boss-level nightmare here is his 17-year-old daughter. The teenager absolutely loathes her dad's new girlfriend. Loathes her. Now, the girlfriend's like naturally skinny, good-looking, literally makes her living teaching people how to eat right, and she does yoga classes and staying healthy. The daughter, on the other hand, is a bit on the chubby side and rebels against anything remotely healthy. But instead of just skipping the salads, the teenager has weaponized it. So she goes out of her way to ruthlessly make fun of the girlfriend's weight, mocking her for being skinny, causing a massive scene whenever the topic of health comes up. Uninvited her to graduation.
Wow.
So after months of dealing with this, meddling ex, the toxic bullying teenager, our successful business owner finally hit her breaking point, and she dumped him and handed down a pretty brutal ultimatum like, hey, fix your life, handle your ex, get your kid under control, or I'm gone for good.
Yeah. Is that fair? I mean,
well, that's the question.
I don't know if that's a fair way to put it, but I mean, it's one of those where it's like, hey,
the kid is spoiled rotten.
I know, but you're always going to
I
lose if
see.
you ultimatum with a kid. I mean, that's how it should be. Like, this is your child. Yeah. Like, no girlfriend, boyfriend, whomever is going to take you away from that, or shouldn't. I mean,
so
that's
your dad
kid.
Dad should never be happy.
No, dad should be happy, and the kid's going to grow up and grow out of that one day. But if you're ultimating a 17-year-old, you're in the height of puberty.
She's not giving an ultimatum to the daughter. She's telling the dad.
No, I know.
I'm done.
I think that's completely unfair. I think that you're always going to lose, and you should. Like, that kid's got some growing to do, and I get that. And hopefully she will grow out of it, and dad will be happy eventually. But you're still like, I'm just thinking about my mom. Like, if Jerry, let's say, because I didn't like Jerry at first whenever they started dating, and I knew that it was getting serious. I rebelled.
Burn.
I didn't. I was like, I don't want to leave my town and have a new dad and all this crap. So I was very rebellious, did not want anything to do with them. If Jerry would have ultimated my mom and say, hey, Jill, it's me or Lauren, she would have picked me a million times over. And that was the man that she eventually went on to marry and have another child with. So it's like, I think that's really unfair and not very mature of the girlfriend. I get that it sucks. Maybe go watch The Parent Trap, starring Lindsay Lohan twice, okay, or whatever it was. The Olsen twins.
What I'm understanding, this girl's a real bitch.
That's fine, but she also is a kid. Like, they're bitches. We're all bitches at 17.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Ultimatums, period, don't work. You take the kid out of it. If you got to give somebody an ultimatum for them to care enough to get their life together, and then you lost already.
Yeah, I think the ultimatum part is
maybe he learns a lesson and he takes it into his next relationship. You can tell him why you're leaving.
Hey, listen.
And be like, hey, man, this is a mess. Like, no one should have to put up with this, and I'm sorry. Like, I didn't sign up for this. And go. But if you're putting an ultimatum, like, okay, I need you to be a completely different person so we can be, like.
It's not a completely different person. She's not asking for that. She's asking for at least some, like.
But if the guy's been it sounds like the guy's a pushover.
The guy's a pushover.
So you are asking for a different person. You're asking for a guy who's being a pushover to all of a sudden be this assertive. That's kind of what
I said. I was like, listen, this guy's not going to change.
Right.
Yeah.
It's over.
And if she's a mover shaker and he's not in the same,
it's a shame because she's a nice woman.
Oh, for sure.
She's not getting any younger.
And she should be happy too. I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm good for her. I agree with Rafe. Like, get out. Like, go find somebody who doesn't have this.
You got to bounce.
Yeah. Ultimatums don't work with kids.
He's a pushover. His ex is controlling stuff.
And that sucks too.
He comes right. He's like a successful construction guy, like a contractor. So he's at her beck and call.
Right.
The daughter runs everything.
After she goes away, 18 or whatever, maybe she goes to school or.
Yeah, but did you ever treat Jerry like badly in front of your mom?
Probably. I was young. I mean, they started dating when I was 11, and I started loving Jerry earlier than 17. Like he's a great stepdad. But yeah, I was a total turd. Because your whole life is getting blown up, and you are so selfish as a kid.
Whatever, Larry. I'll be in my room.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I mean, okay, so put yourself in the boyfriend's shoes. You just lost you lost a successful, rich, beautiful woman because your teenage daughter's a nightmare, and you can't control your ex-wife.
Yeah.
So how do you even begin to fix this? Now, put yourself in the boyfriend's shoes.
Okay. I mean, you have to have a conversation. You have to have a conversation first with your ex-wife, and you have to go, "Hey, man, this is not working." And then you have to both get on board with how you handle your daughter. And maybe the ex-wife's going to be awful through that. Or maybe you just have to take it upon yourself as a dad and go, hey, sit down. We need to talk about some things. I also have a life here. Don't you want me to have happiness? I really like so-and-so for these reasons. She really loves you too. I don't think you're seeing her correctly. But you have to have a conversation and get her on board. And there'll probably be some faking it at first, and then hopefully the kid will come around as she matures and has more life experience. I don't know.
Also, you got a year.
Yeah.
You got 1 year. Be like, tell the ex-wife, hey, as soon as she turns 18, we're good. I don't need to hear from you. She's an adult. You can deal with her separately if there's something we need to work out. Grandkids come along, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but there's no reason for you to be checking in on my daily life or
From what I understand, just the ex is incorrigible as well.
Yeah.
The ex-wife.
That happens.
Well, I'm sure the daughter learned
and
it
they're from a small town in Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
One known for horse situations.
Okay, fantastic.
Oh, this is a cute town cutie, huh?
I see. Well,
that changes everything.
Yeah.
Like my dad
was a single guy and sitting behind bars right now.
My dad was kind of enabling when Jerry came around, and my grandmother was too, my dad's mom. In fact, my grandma Imogene one day told Jerry, and this is like a great story from our family, blood's thicker than water. Imogene straight up told Jerry to his face that, like, blood's thicker than water.
Mm.
And he ended up loving that eventually and had a great heart about it. But, we were brutal at first to Jerry because he was it.
Yeah, and you know what, 618, I do only have one side of the story. I do only have the one side that I hear.
Yeah, but I think what this guy needs to do is find a fella and really work hard to get him to fall in love with his ex-wife. So
yes. Okay.
Deals with him, and then he takes his daughter on one of those sailboat journeys from here to like Australia or something where they have to spend all this time together. She has to learn how to work and do things. And
by the way, I may be leaving facts out of the story because I was not paying fully attention.
Exactly.
And this is when Rafe called.
It's true.
All right.
This is when Rafe called.
There wasn't even a problem. She was just like telling you how. Actually, they probably resolved it. You had no clue.
I have no idea. This is when Rafe called, when we were in the middle of this talk.
Dang it, we'll never know.
Well, that happens.
This is a fake couple she made up to put your problems on the table. She's like, so there's this guy, and it's like he doesn't listen when his wife talks. And she feels like she can't get 45 minutes alone with him. And she's getting really frustrated, and their kids are getting older, and she's
got an
thinking about a
coworker.
divorce. And there's a... Yeah.
She starts blabbing about that, and he turns on, if you like pina colada.
Oh. So that's a true story here. Here's another story that's making the rounds on the internet. And this is another relationship situation here. So we've all heard of relationship deal breakers like cheating or lying or bad finances, but can a massive low rent potato chip addiction be enough to make you pack your bags? Okay, so listen to the story. So according to this viral post that's blowing up on this Mumsnet internet forum, the answer might be a resounding yes. So a woman is seriously contemplating dumping her boyfriend of 7 months because his snacking habits have given her, I hate even using this word, terminal ick. How would you describe ick? Like yucko? Like,
yeah, but also annoyed, annoyance.
So on paper, the guy sounds like a total catch. And she admits he's kind, he treats her incredibly well, he's got a great job, he's good looking, never lets her pay for anything. They're even talking about moving in together. But then came their first big 2-week vacation in Spain. Now this comes back to what we talked about on Monday.
Yeah, take a vacation, find out who they really are.
Find out who your partner really is the first time you go away with them.
Yep.
Everything may be great at home, but you change zip codes. You get them out of their comfort zone. You're out of your comfort zone, and now you're in the wild. Mm-hmm. Things could be different.
Yeah, I think it's revealing of who they are and how much they can be counted on, and etc.
So they take their first big 2-week vacation in Spain.
That's an international.
Yeah.
That's a next level test.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about maybe going to Cancun, for a week.
I feel like Cancun doesn't count.
Still attached to the continent.
Cancun just feels like America's cul-de-sac.
Yeah, because there's a 4-hour flight.
America's
from St. Louis.
cul-de-sac.
Yeah, it's just like a little. It's in the Yucatan. It's a 4-hour flight. Technically, you went to another country, but did you go to another? You don't leave the resort. I don't know.
Spain. Spain. You're doing a lot together.
That's legit.
Spain. There's travel itineraries. You're going to see the sights.
A siesta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Siestas, yes. You could also take siestas in Mexico.
But it's not like a national thing.
I feel like there's a difference between Cancun and Mexico City. You go to Mexico City, I'll give you international travel.
Cancun is a lazy vacation.
It is. Cancun is
It's in little eco
upgrade
system
of Gulf Shores.
Itself.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you go to the Bahamas. I don't know if I'm giving you that. It's like, we took an international vacation, really tested the bounds.
Oh, you were at Atlantis in the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Sitting by the pool for a week?
Oh, you went to Sandals in the British Isles? I don't know which one St. Thomas is. I don't know which one's we.
St. Croix?
St. Croix?
Well, anyway, so they go to Spain for 2 weeks, and she says everything unraveled. During the trip, she noticed that he devours at least 3 bags of chips.
Oh, no.
Or crisps, as they call them across the pond, every single day. So 3 bags of chips every single day.
We're talking full bags of chips?
Well, we're not talking about sophisticated gourmet kettle chips. She notes that he specifically targets low-rent British snacks like Space Raiders, Monster Munch, and Knick Knacks.
Cool.
And to make matters worse, instead of enjoying the local Spanish cuisine, he completely avoided the local cuisine in favor of buying junk food in bulk and eating McDonald's. But it's his actual table manners that pushed her over the edge. According to the Post, he refuses to wash his hands after eating, leaving a permanent layer of disgusting synthetic chip dust all over his fingers and under his fingernails. He tilts his head back to funnel the leftover crumbs from the bottom of the bag straight into his mouth. Don't we all do that?
Yes.
But we do it in privacy.
I know.
We do it in private, though, don't we?
Yep.
But if you're international, you're trying to be fancy, you get a straw and you...
Am I right? Everybody does that.
Everybody does that.
But you kind of do that in private. There is a shame that comes along with trying to get every single crumb out of the bottom of a bag.
I do that sometimes in here, and the last time I did it, Rafe was like, whoa, because I don't remember what show snacks I had in here, but I think it was also on camera because somebody was doing a live read, and I just downed the bag, and Rafe audibly was like, okay. Like,
but let's say it's a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she was getting it, dude.
Okay, so you eat all the chips.
my money's
and then
worth.
Banging on the side of it.
Do you take the bag and
I do.
funnel it in?
I do. I spank the bag, and I'm like, get me all the morsels.
There was dust flying. Like, there was a cloud that looked like pig pen over there. Like a cloud of, like, almond or Cheeto. I don't even know what she was eating.
I think it was trail mix.
It was trail mix, and she got her money's worth.
Every last morsel.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
I mean, if you judge that, silly. Try it.
Yeah. I mean, in Southern Illinois, the song Dreamweaver comes on when someone does that.
Right.
I don't know. If I saw you do that, I would go, really? But secretly, I do it myself.
Right.
I know. It's a double standard.
No.
It's fine. I like that you admit it.
Once the bag is empty, he blows it up like a balloon and pops it with his hands, which is literally spraying her with flying crumbs on multiple occasions. And then he hoards. She found an entire stash of empty, scrunched-up bags shoved behind his bed because he couldn't be bothered to walk to the trash can.
Okay,
That's
that would
the
bother
red
me.
flag
Yeah.
right there.
So the girlfriend wrapped up her rant by saying she just can't picture a future with a guy who constantly smells like pickled onion Monster Munch or cheesy Woozits. Or Hoozits.
I'm really loving the chip terminology over in England.
I've never heard.
And she asked the internet if this was a dumpable offense. What do you think the internet said?
No, I think they said we're all this guy.
I don't know if you saw what all this stuff looks like, but so far all of them kind of have like a little kids theme to it.
Those are Monster Munch.
It's
Yeah.
not very
Chips.
sexy.
And
Look up Hoozits. Hootsits.
Monster Munch looks fun, though. Put your finger in the little monster paw.
Yeah.
Wear it as a ring for a minute. Eat all the fingers off. And suck what's left off of your pinky.
Yeah, the Cheeto dust.
That looks fun.
let's see if this
Scott's pulling up what these.
Does it show us what
These
they
are
are?
Toasties.
Oh,
They're just like Lay's.
yeah. Those
See
look like
more?
Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah, they're like Cheeto Puffs.
Okay.
So he's getting all the stuff off his finger, like all the dust. The the Cheeto dust.
Of course.
What do they call it? Cheetle. I think there's a term.
Don
for it.
Cheadle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheetle.
Because they sold it separately once.
Yes.
Yes.
Surprisingly, the internet overwhelmingly took this chick's side. In a poll on the Post, 63% of readers agreed she was not being unreasonable. One commenter wrote, I love a chip myself, but Jesus, the inflating and bursting the empty bags and showering you in ultra-processed crap sounds horrific. Others were completely turned off by the fact that he went all the way to Spain and refused to touch the local food.
Well, that's part of. Is this his first international trip?
I don't know.
Because I worked for a band that a certain fella named Moon worked for at the time. And we went over to Japan, and they all would only eat McDonald's. They wouldn't try anything over there.
Yeah,
so
it's
I got to take
ridiculous.
advantage because
Yeah, but you guys were young and dumb.
well, the awesome thing was the label kept taking us out to these really fancy restaurants, and the guys wouldn't go, so I got to be in their place. And
Well, that's great.
I
So
ate
you
it
got
all.
to
But now
to enjoy
Moon
the
learned,
fruits of.
Moon learned from travel. It's
Had
like,
diarrhea
oh, it's
the
fine.
entire trip, but
Well,
you
yeah,
did it.
yeah.
That
but
comes with
also
it.
we have bidets everywhere, so it's good.
Ah, bidet.
But no, he learned, and now he eats pretty much anything.
I mean, that is a part of the vacation strategy, is you do find out how bougie or non-bougie someone is that you're dating. Because that is a thing. Like, when you go out to eat, how picky are they? How difficult is it to find a restaurant? Are they going to try new things? Are they not? Are they
Right.
stuck in their ways? I mean, if that's important to you, that's a good enough reason, especially early on.
Yeah.
You're not 4 years in finding this out. You're
Yeah,
finding it
they're
out.
7 months in.
Yeah. You got under a year invested.
Cut your losses.
Cut
This
your
is
losses,
over.
man. This is like, all right, this is what vacation's going to be like.
Yeah, but then is that the only little thing that's annoying?
Because she says he
I don't know.
is good looking, he is kind, he's got a great job, never lets her pay for anything.
So he has all these other qualities, but the
Maybe let it go.
the little bad habit is outshining all of those good things. That sucks.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sometimes those little things you can't get past.
I get that. Like, I mean, I talk about it at length on this show, how my husband is Captain Crumb, and his crumb use on the countertop drives me freaking nuts. But the reason we don't divorce is because there's so many fantastic
There's so many
things
other
about
things.
him.
The,
So I
the
can put up with
pros
his
outweigh the
crumbs.
cons.
Yes, exactly. But that's different, you know. But I also didn't know about that till we lived together.
Right.
You know? So we were like 4 years in already. Then what do you do? Oh, God.
I don't know. I saw, I think it was Bryan Cranston. I saw somebody, it was somebody like that. Then he was saying, like, talking about successful marriage, successful relationship, and he was like, pick 5 things that are non-negotiables that you need someone to be kind, empathetic, thoughtful, pretty,
Big breasts.
big boobies,
big
whatever it
boobies.
is. Pick the 5 and let everything else go. And he goes, that's how you stay in a relationship.
Yep.
I don't know if I
necessarily
agree with it, but I have heard
Okay, well,
the guy who
I think
Was
there's
that
more
or
to
Malcolm
it
in
than
the Middle
just the
say
chips
that?
here. I think also the lack of compatibility traveling and adventuring. Mm-hmm. I think that plays a bit into this, but I think our advice is dump the guy.
Yeah,
7 months in,
She's got that
Be out.
secret single behavior, though, that would be annoying to him, too, probably. It all balances out, you know?
oh sure.
I leave the clothes in the dryer all the time, and that's what Tim probably hates about me the most.
Does he ever check it?
He does. He's like, oh, God, again?
all right.
Okay.
Here's one more thing, and this doesn't have to do with a relationship. This has to do with a local concert here. This is from a St. Louis Reddit post. And this woman writes, my husband and I bought Megan Maroney concert tickets for ourselves and 2 friends. So that concert was, what, a couple weeks ago in June? So my husband and I bought Megan Maroney concert tickets for ourselves and 2 friends. Our one friend flew in from out of town. It was her first night away from her 18-month-old baby.
Yeah.
So a year and a half. Baby's year and a half old. This is her first time away from the baby.
Sometimes emotional.
At the concert, she had a panic attack. Spent most of the show in the bathroom. Eventually left early with the other friend. Okay? There were 4 of them. Now there are 2 of them. My husband and I stayed and watched the rest of the concert because she means a lot to us, and we planned this as an anniversary gift. Now the friend is upset we didn't leave with her.
I mean, that's hilarious.
I told them she shouldn't have come if she wasn't ready to be away from the baby.
Well,
Am I a jerk for staying at the concert? That's from Hillary.
no, you're not. You paid money to be there, too.
Of course.
And also, everybody just do what they need to do. Everybody be okay. I love that the friend got out of there. If that's what she needed, that's great. But also, it's okay for you to stay.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
The friend is a nutcase.
Well, no, that happened. I have so many friends that have gone through that where they have huge breakdowns.
Yeah,
the
separation anxiety.
The huge night out or the first
Get
weekend
over
away
it.
from their
You know what?
babies.
If you're going to be a psycho, don't bring everybody else into your psychoness.
Okay.
Okay?
You're such a black and white guy.
What do you mean?
Yeah, seriously, like they can't help it. It's like hormonal.
Okay, fine.
She's a nutcase.
That's just a new mom. That's insensitive. You have no clue.
Get over it.
They were part of their bodies, dude.
Ooh.
Get over it.
Okay. Feminist.
Get over it. Okay, hey, you are free to be crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
But don't drag me into it.
Right.
Why do I got to not enjoy my time because of your
I had a comedian do
behavior?
that to me on the road, a famous comedian, and I was like, I refused. He was mad about they missed some tech cue. There was like a 70-year-old guy around a tech at a thing we were at, and it wasn't a big deal. He was like a slideshow part of the act. He slid a slide over early. The pro comedian handled it well, made fun of the guy, got a huge laugh out of it, and then they came and got me after the show because he was doing meet and greets. He goes, hey, he's in the green room. He's looking for you. And I went in the green room. And he goes, where were you? I go, what do you mean? I'm out front doing a meet and greet. And he goes, no, we're storming out of here. Said that to me. I go, what?
We're storming out of here.
We are storming
We're out of here.
out of here. And I go, you're 50 years old, man. What do you mean we're storming out of here? For what? And he's like, oh, they messed up my slideshow and they didn't even come back here and apologize. And I go, dude, the guy's like 65 years old. He's back there drinking wine, hanging out with his girlfriend, a 65-year-old introduced his girlfriend to me. He's living his best life. Like, it wasn't a big deal. Like, there's no reason for us. And he's like, well, I'm storming out. And I was like, well, I might have to work this club again. So
Yeah.
I'm not.
Don't involve me in your
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I got recruited to be part of your entourage.
in
and
your
I'm not.
conquest to show this guy.
Yeah. I go,
To show this guy what for.
I go, first of all, announcing that you're storming out, you've already lost.
Who's coming with me?
I'm storming out of here.
We are, you and I go, two guys can't storm out of anywhere. Like, it's not enough people. We don't have a big enough party to storm out. It just looks like we both got to poop real bad. Yeah, it is weird when someone tries to enlist you in. I guess that's a different thing.
Okay, fine. I understand new moms, and I'm sure, Scott, you're going to deal with this, and I've probably dealt with this when my kids were younger. That the first time you're away from the kid, you can't stop thinking about the kid. Is the kid okay?
Right.
The kid's 18 months old. Okay.
It's good to go.
You should be fine. Your panic attack is your thing. This is our anniversary gift. And you're pissed. And 636, great point. Don't forget, it's their wedding anniversary. They let the other two spend that time with them.
Yeah. Everybody should be cognizant of each other's sitch, is what that's about.
Yeah. But it's one of those where you tell her ahead of time, hey, this is our anniversary. We want you to come party with us. And if you...
And she was with her significant other, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
she was with someone else.
There was
with a
another friend.
Yeah, another friend.
But she wasn't alone.
Man.
She didn't have to leave by herself,
No.
right?
Also, why didn't the girls talk about, because I feel like every time I've done trips before where new moms come with us and we all have the conversation like, you're going to miss that baby. Like, prepare.
She could have said, like, I'll be fine, and wasn't.
Right.
Oh, God.
And it sucks.
Oh, God.
I have a lot of empathy
I don't
for
wanna-
new moms like that have panic attacks. And then there's the mom that's like, get me the hell out of this house. I'm
just
ready to not have
imagining,
something
and I'll
hanging
be-
on my breast. You know what I mean?
I'll be frank with you. If we're going out with somebody, another couple, and Amelia goes, hey, this is Judy's first time away from the kid.
Yeah.
I'd go, oh, God.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, God. I've seen this story before. I know how this ends.
I can't wait till maybe January or February to go out to dinner with you all. See what happens.
Isn't that going to be great?
And see if Allison, or are you going to be the problem?
Oh, I might be.
Yeah, you'll probably be the problem. Allison's going to be the one to go, hey, dude, we got to go out.
No, we have dog.
Yeah, the dogs will watch.
And you're like,
Yeah,
we're
the
building
dogs will
a
watch.
fort.
Yeah. We got a little fort we could put her in, and it's fine.
The dogs will watch the kids.
Yeah.
That's why you got the dogs.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Yeah, Hillary, you have no reason to be
With ticket prices the way
vilified.
they are. Especially at a concert where you probably paid through the nose to go.
Right.
Yeah. Not cheap.
Now, if you were at, like, dinner, you know, if the stakes were a little lower, and maybe you all leave together. I don't know. It is your anniversary, too.
It is your
which kinda
anniversary.
wild.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a wash.
Hillary, you're good. You're good. Your conscience is clear. Don't get dragged into the craziness. You're all right. Here's a story out of Columbia, Missouri, huh? Columbia, that's Mizzou?
Yeah.
Mizzou territory?
Stevens College.
Stevens College, huh? What is Stevens College?
Isn't that the girl college down there?
And its name is Steve.
Stevens College.
Stevenson's.
Steve
Stevens.
College.
Is that an all-girls college?
I don't know. There's an all-girl college there.
So some perv named Steven decided to...
What's up, Steve? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a women's private women's clock
Oh,
college
yeah.
in Columbia,
Oh.
Missouri. Stevens
Oh, I
College.
bet it's Step
Private.
It's probably here.
It
It
is.
is Step
Scout.
Hens.
Yeah.
Step hens.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
these women are going to be stepmoms
Step
one day.
hens.
That's
Yes.
right.
Good. So a 22-year-old guy, Ethan Adams, he gave a local bail bonds company the ultimate and most hilarious endorsement after getting arrested or rearrested. So when he posed for his brand new mugshot, he was wearing a T-shirt advertising the exact company that had just bailed him out of jail a couple weeks prior. So to understand how this guy ended up in what we'll call a legendary piece of promotional gear, we got to look at his recent track record. So Ethan was already on probation from a 2024 conviction where he allegedly racked up some new charges earlier this year, including a DWI and domestic assault. Now, because he violated his probation, a judge set his bond at $3,000. Naturally, Ethan called up the Jesus BB Bail Bonds Company out of Columbia, Missouri. I'm assuming it's Jesus. It's spelled Jesus.
Jesus. What's it called?
Jesus BB Bail Bonds.
Jesus, baby.
Jesus baby bell bottoms.
So they
Jesus baby bell bond bumpers.
they posted the cash, got him out of the local lockup, and as a parting gift, handed him a free promotional T-shirt of probably good quality.
Yes.
Now, I will say, if you hand out promo T-shirts, you want people to wear them, of course, and that's why we do good here at The Point. Our promo director, Matthew, years ago, like, hey, we may pay a little more for these T-shirts when we hand them out, but man, they're good quality, and you want to wear them.
And people do.
And people do. A lot of these promotional T-shirts are that Gildan garbage quality T-shirt. Nobody wears those. This is a good quality T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's mixed blend.
So according to the company's Facebook page, it's standard protocol. Whenever we bond you out, you get a free T-shirt. Nice. Well, Ethan skipped his late June court date, which immediately triggered an arrest warrant. It took sheriff's deputies about a week to track him down and book him back into the Boone County Jail. And yep, when he came back to stare into the camera for his July 2nd mugshot, he was proudly rocking his free Jesus BB bail bonds tee.
Heck yeah, my man.
Now, unfortunately for Ethan, his brand loyalty isn't going to get him out of jail this time. His new bond is set at $6,000. And Jesus BB bail bonds will not be helping him this time. In fact, the company announced to go to court to fight to keep their original $3,000 from being forfeited because Ethan skipped out on them. So I saw the story, and I really tried to take a deep dive into the whole Bondsman thing. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even know how that really works. I know Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Right on.
I know that show.
That's kind of...
But he's a bondsman?
It's pretty on
he's
the nose.
No, he's a bounty hunter who hunts down people who skip out on their bonds.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I thought he also had the side hustle of the bond thing.
No, so think of a bail bondsman as an emergency insurance agent for getting out of jail. So when somebody's arrested, the judge will set a bail amount, a specific amount of money that acts as a financial guarantee that the defendant will show up to their future court dates.
Right.
So if the family can't afford to pay the full amount out of pocket, this is where the bail bondsman comes in. So you pay the bondsman a non-refundable fee, usually set by state law at around 10 to 15% of the total bail amount. For example, if the judge sets bail at $10,000, you pay the bondsman $1,000.
Right.
You never get this money back. It's the bondsman's fee for taking on the risk. So because the bondsman is putting up their own money to secure the defendant's release, they want to make sure they're protected. So they will often ask for collateral, like, hey, the deed to your house, a car title, jewelry, or a cosigner signature. Like, if I'm bailed out, I'll have you sign on my bond.
Okay.
If the defendant stays out of trouble and shows up to court, you get your collateral back.
Right.
Now, once the fee is paid and paperwork is signed, the bondsman puts up a bail bond, a legal promise to the court to pay the full amount if the defendant runs away. The court accepts the bond, and the defendant is released from custody. So what happens next depends on the defendant. Here's the good way. Scenario A. The defendant goes to all their scheduled court dates. Once the case is totally closed, whether they're found guilty or innocent, the court dissolves the bond. The bondsman keeps the 10% fee, and you get your collateral back. Case closed. Scenario B, the bad way, the defendant skips court, just like Ethan Adams did. When this happens, the bond is forfeited. The court demands the full bail amount from the bail bondsman.
Right, which is why they're so aggressive. Any episode of Dog the Bounty Hunter you watch where he's like, I got to get this guy I have until Monday. Because there's usually a window that you can go and capture the fugitive where you'll get reimbursed by the court. After that, you lose the money you put up for bail.
Right, so that's why the bondsman will hire a bounty hunter to go get you.
Usually it is. Usually it's a one-stop shop. The bondsman is.
Is the bounty hunter too?
Usually.
Jason Statham is
I'm
the
surprised.
Bond bounty hunter.
Chico's Bail Bonds, starring. I used to do they got a nice little racket on Current River in the city of Van Buren. Like if you we got underage drinking tickets on the river, me and like 5 of my friends, and they don't, even though it's misdemeanor, they have a must appear court because it's a city court ordinance. Like it's technically, it doesn't really go on your record. It's a moneymaker for the city of Van Buren.
Right.
So it's a city ticket given to you by the city of Van
So
Buren.
what kind of offense?
It's a misdemeanor, but it's a must appear. So you have to pay bond.
So like what kind of like a speeding ticket or?
It's a misdemeanor. I don't know how else to explain it to you.
Okay.
Like it is a ticket for underage drinking, and if you sink your beer can, they get you for littering. So that's what we did. We all sunk our beer cans because we were like the guy in the cop in the boat. My friend was drunk, 19 years old. I don't know how old we were. We were all too young to be drinking. Like, whoa! He like toasted the cop on the way by. And we just saw the boat turn around and we all sunk. And then the cop's like, "I'll give you guys 30 seconds to get off your tubes and get those cans I saw you sink, or I'm going to hit you with a littering ticket too." And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about, man." 3 of us held strong, and then one guy's like, "Okay." Gets off his tube and like starts, of course, finds nothing. They're gone at that point. So he basically admitted it. And they let us finish the float and picked us up where the... It's a racket, dude. They let us finish floating down the river, which was nice.
Yeah, nice of them.
Instead of us getting on the bus, they picked us up and took us all to the county jail, or the city jail, and there was a bail bondsman there. And he's like, and we're all broke, like college students. We had no money. We're camping. And he's like, you have to appear in the city, like in a month, you have to drive all the way back to Van Buren, Missouri, which from Southern Illinois was like a 3.5-hour drive. And you have to appear before a judge. And in the meantime, if you want to leave Van Buren, we can either lock you up or you can pay this bail bondsman. So we pay this bail bondsman. He covers whatever. He's basically ensuring that we'll drive back to the city.
Yeah, now you got to come back to court.
And he's like, if you don't come back to court on July 21st, I'm going to come down to Southern Illinois and I'm going to get all of you.
Oh.
And we're like 19 years old. We're like, whoa. You know, he's got like his little fake badge on or whatever. Seemed legit to us.
No, he legit will come get you.
Yeah, he would.
It's his money.
It is his money. And I don't remember it wasn't a ton, but I think we each had to pay like $100. So like probably.
That was his 10% fee.
Yeah, it's probably $1,000 fine, I would imagine.
Well, $1,000 fine, but what was his bail
There was
bond?
5 of us, so we made $500 off of us.
Okay, yeah.
To just basically say like, I'll put up the money. You guys better come. And we all went back. So like he just made $500 for just hanging out.
Yeah, he's
pretty good deal.
He's probably got a deal with the city.
Oh, it is a
everybody.
operation.
It's a racket.
Yeah, it's a racket.
It's a racket.
Because if you look it up, it's not on my record. It was a city ordinance violation, and because it's a city ordinance violation, they can charge whatever they want too. So it was a higher. Like if you look at the state of Missouri, like an underage drinking ticket's like $500. It might even been like a couple grand. It was like way more than it would be. And that guy had a good thing going. And I had a landlord that was like a PI. And he used to knock money. He did like bail bondsman stuff too, where he would do a PI bail bonds business where he'd like spy on people during a divorce, catch people doing some cheaters stuff. He was like sitting in his car.
And operated as a bail bondsman too?
Uh-huh.
So what would you have to do?
He'd have me go serve. He'd like knock money off my rent sometimes. Be like, I'll knock $200 off your rent if you go down to East Alton and serve a subpoena.
You're like Dale and Pineapple Express.
this
So
address.
a server too was a server too. He was a PI server
all.
and
Yeah.
bail bondsman.
He had I mean, that's how he made his money, so he had to do it all.
Well, if the defendant runs, I mean, the bondsman has a powerful financial incentive to find them so they don't lose their money. So
For sure.
That's pretty serious. It's a pretty serious business.
Yeah.
Carry around that bear spray. I love Dog the Bounty Hunter. I love that show.
So tan.
Man.
So
That's
tan.
why he was always nice to him after he caught him. He's just like, it's just my money, man. It's nothing personal. We want you to get straight, but can't cost me $50,000.
Yeah, and he just returned him to jail. And he got his money back.
Yeah, I don't know how it works with collateral. That's kind of a weird thing of like people putting up their car.
Well, no. So if you run, they will seize your collateral, and they will sell your house, they will sell your car to cover the loss.
Yeah.
Sorry. They'll go after your cosigner for the remaining balance. Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome.
Or to track the defendant down, they'll arrest him and haul their ass back to jail. I didn't realize really how that worked.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Someone said Larry the litter hunter. The litter hunter.
Wait, so what town was this? Van Buren?
Van Buren, Missouri. If you're going to Current River, sorry, Van Buren.
Where is that at?
Just don't go to there. Don't go there. It's a tourist trap.
Yeah.
What's in Van Buren?
Current River.
It's the Current River. It's got a few of those little sites there where you take the bus up the river and.
Yep. It's just a little river town.
You know why the
Current
cops
River
let you
rules.
finish that, right? It's because they don't have to mess with trying to get the floats all the way down there and all that stuff. It's just easier for you to go do that. They just pick you up.
Oh, yeah, they pick up the tube from down
Yeah,
there.
you do all the work.
There's
for 'em.
also probably one hand washes the other in a little river town like that where they're like, hey, we don't want to mess with these tour. If you keep plucking people off our tours, we're going to get bad reviews.
Yeah,
Good call.
true.
If you let them finish, you seem cool, we seem cool.
So it's like a Steelville. Like,
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
like
Sort
so,
of.
you know, that's where you pick up the huzzah.
Yeah.
And Steelville.
Current River is completely clear, though. I think it's spring fed.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
It's beautiful, and it's freezing.
Yeah, I've only done 2 floats. The Black River, which was fine.
Yeah.
And the huzzah.
The Current
Those
River
are
was
is
great.
also
great.
fun.
Current River was a great float. It's just, I would steer clear of Van Buren. It seems like.
Noted.
Also, we were underage drinking. It's not like we weren't being wild or anything. We were just floating on a tube drinking beers. It wasn't like we were getting completely wild on the river and putting people's lives at risk. So it is a little bit of a moneymaker. But
217 says the Street Machine Nationals in DuQuoin had the same racket back in the day.
nah. That's where I saw my first boobies, my man.
At the Street
Take it
Street
easy.
Machine Nationals?
Yeah. That was a wild time in the 90s, man. People would come and bring all their like classic cars, and then when the fairgrounds would let out, they'd just like do an impromptu parade around the city of DuQuoin, and it'd be all these pimped out convertible 1970s Chevelles with ladies just flashing their boobs to.
Whoever.
It was like Mardi Gras.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I mean, we're getting a ton of messages about Van Buren. Van Buren, a wonderful place for vacation, but you leave on probation.
Yeah. It's a racket for sure, dude.
Speeding tickets in Van Buren need a court appearance, too. I missed mine because I paid the fine and then found out when I renewed my license, I had a warrant for my arrest.
Wow.
Everything's a city ordinance there, so they can make their own rules.
Whoa,
It's very
that's wild.
It's very like, who's the guy in Roadhouse? Like, I brought a J.C. Penney here. Brad, what's the bad guy's name in Roadhouse?
Oh, yeah.
Ask anybody. I brought J.C. Penney to this town.
He was a Jackie Treehorn and
Let's just call him Jackie Treehorn. He's the same guy.
Big Lebowski, the same guy.
He played the same character.
The same guy.
Now, the Street Machines was a different story, man. I traded 3 cigarettes for a flash. We managed to get like 3 cigarettes off of our friend Zeb, a lady in a van, and we had a sign that said "Tatas for Tots." We were probably like 12 years old.
Oh, my God.
Got a hell of an education down there in the 90s, man. It was a different time. People would pay to camp in people's yards in DuQuoin because we didn't have a hotel. There was no hotel in the city.
It'd be fine?
It'd be $20 a tent, and you'd just go. You'd be like a subdivision of people's houses in a little subdivision, and it would just have all these pop-up tents in the yard of all these like bikers and skeezy car people that would come into town for the weekend and just throw a tent up in somebody's front yard for
That
$20
was
a pop.
DuQuoin's like Sturgis.
It was. It really was, and they got rid of it because people in town complained that it was like debauchery.
Oh.
But it was such a cash infusion for the city that it really hurt the city when it went away. It went to Indiana. And,
the Street
and then
Nationals?
everyone was like, "We need the Street Machine Nationals back."
Oh.
It
Killed the town.
It killed it.
Killed the town.
It definitely hurt the town, and it was just funny that's what our little. Instead of Footloose, the town meeting about like whether or not kids should dance, we're like, "We need the boobies back in DuQuoin. It's hurt our economy."
You know, it's funny. So back to the kid Ethan, who I think 22 years old, out of Columbia. When you hear the name Ethan, what do you assume about the person?
Asthma.
Because there's a lot. So there's a survey that found that 18% of Americans make assumptions about someone based on their first name alone.
Yeah.
So when you hear the name Ethan, I don't imagine a bail jumper.
No.
No.
I'm like, oh, it's a smart person.
Because I have
Ethan.
a little cousin who actually has got his big graduation party this weekend, but his name's Ethan. He's just like a hunter, farm boy, just a sweet kid, a good guy.
Ethan.
I don't know. I picture a waspy kind of kid.
Yeah.
Like Ethan plays golf.
Ethan's dressed like casual and normal, and he's got good grades. That's what I
Yeah,
think
Ethan
of.
does have good grades. What are some other names that you hear and then you assume a personality?
Like Lexi. I just, like, drunk. You're just
Well,
hammered drunk girl.
Well, there could be a reason for that. Learn.
Well, no, it's like Alexis.
I mean, of course, there's Karen.
We're hammered.
Poor Karen. All the Karens I know.
And we've
I
talked
know.
about Ashley's on here before, and depending on.
The spelling.
Well, it's very black and white. It's either a really good, you got a really good gal, or she will steal your identity. There really is no in between. There's no in between Ashleys. And is it Ashley with E or two E's at the end? Is it Leigh, Leigh? Careful. Is it a common spelling, Ley? A lot of these things play in.
What about Keith? Keith, I picture a 54-year-old accountant who loves ham radio. I don't know why.
That's actually
That's on brand.
hilarious.
Is that on for
Well,
Keith?
because
Yeah.
the Keith I thought of instantly is another family member, and he was a former banker. So it's this.
The vibe is beige cargo shorts, New Balance sneakers, and a deep, abiding passion for the logistics of lawn care. That's the Keith I have in my head.
Yeah.
Keiths are cool. I know a lot of cool Keiths. So to me, that's kind of an awesome name for a guy.
My roommate in college was Keith.
Heather, in my mind, is the quintessential 1980s mean girl.
Or Heather Locklear.
Is that because
Heather
of
be
the
thy
movie
name.
Heathers?
Probably. But, I mean that happens.
Yeah.
Because of whatever pop culture thing, we're now conditioned when we hear these names to assume.
But don't you think Heather's also the lady that gives all the small town gals that turkey haircut where it's like short, but they have the spikes in the back?
Mm-hmm.
That's Karen.
Well, no, the one giving the haircuts. Heather.
Oh, Heather's
Yeah.
giving the haircuts to
Yeah.
Karen?
Heather's handing out Karens. Okay.
What about Chad? I mean, Chad also.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Chad.
good Chads.
Either an actual, Chad as a gym bro caricature or Chad is an incredibly sweet guy who just happens to look like a statue of a Greek god. I don't know. He's a jawline with a protein shaker.
Yeah. And a troll. He's an internet troll.
Pastel polo shirts, boat shoes, unearned confidence. Is that Chad?
Yeah.
Is this Chad in our minds?
Yeah. I know two Chads from down south, and they're both of them, still like really committed to the gelled up, spiky. Like they still got it spiked up in the front, never changed it. Like still putting LA looks in, well into their 40s.
It's looking sweet.
They got a full head of hair, both of them, but they have the exact same haircut, and they both still like. I guarantee if you touch the top of their head, it's like a porcupine.
hard.
It's hard as a brick.
Yeah, do you know,
It's like porcupine stiff.
is there a bald Chad out there?
I don't think you can be bald and be a Chad.
I have
think they
three
make
friends
you
that are
change your
named
name.
Chad. They all have great hair.
Yep, they make you change your name.
Oh, be darn.
You got to become a Chet.
Yeah.
Start losing your hair, they take your D away. They take your AD away, and they give you an ET. Like you're Chet from now on. There's no bald Chads. Look it up.
What about
also
Hunter?
both very
what about the
tan.
name Hunter?
Hunter. Your family's got a lot of money, and you like to go hunting with your dad.
Or the opposite. Your family has no money. It is one or the other. Mm-hmm. It is you are a blue-blooded Nepo baby, or your parents had $0. Because there's a lot of I got a lot of friends in Southern Illinois, and I love them. I love my people, but they love naming their kids after weapons, or weapon
It's true.
activities. A lot of Remingtons, a lot of Hunters,
A lot of gunner in my
Gunners.
family.
a lot of Gunners. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is very, very hunter-gatherer tangential names.
Yeah, my cousin Stabby.
Yeah. This is Winchester. This is
So does Hunter?
Smith and Wesson.
Does Hunter own camouflage and wears it to places that are not the woods?
Of course.
At first they do, and then they grow out of that, and then they're real mad at their parents.
What about Eugene?
Oh, I love a Eugene. A Gino?
Me too.
I Every Eugene and slash Gino that I've known is a cool Italian guy.
Does he push his glasses up on his nose with one finger?
Eugene.
I mean, my
They're
brother-in-law's
big burly
Eugene.
bear men.
You remember that song?
Uh-uh.
There's a 90s song called Eugene Eugenius, and it is about this name and about like what you would expect him to be like. But
Is it pocket protectors? Deep knowledge of coding.
Eugene? No. He
Is
can
it
fix
asthma
anything.
inhaler?
No.
Eugene.
He is going to Mom's Deli and he's fixing the car
that's
and he's
good.
taking care of things. He's got great chest hair. That's a Eugene.
Eugene has great chest hair.
Yes.
You're thinking Gino.
Well, I call him Gino. That's my Gino, who I love very much. Yeah. But also, I had a friend, her dad's name is Eugene. He's since passed, but he was a guy who would get you out of anything. Like if you had any issues, he's there. He's a great dad and just a total
Bondsman.
man.
My uncle Gene owned the steakhouse in Southern Illinois and I showed you guys a commercial that one time. He was Cowboy Dan, the Circle Arm Man, and he could do a backflip, and he did it on the commercial. He's a cool guy.
What about a Crystal? The name
How's
Crystal.
it spelled? With a C or a K?
Crystal.
Oh, really?
Doesn't matter. That's a one-time spelling. Doesn't matter. It's the same.
Are you
No.
picturing heavy smoky eye makeup?
No, I'm picturing my Thai/Guatemalan roommate in college, and she's amazing.
Oh.
But she spells it with a K.
What is the Crystal in your mind?
The Crystal in my mind is working at a Waffle House. She is, and she's cool, and she loves cigarettes, but she's also she's streetwise.
Mm-hmm. Does she have blonde hair? That's what the Crystal in my neighborhood. Blonde hair, but basically everything else, even though she was a kid.
I took a
at Waffle
Crystal
House.
to the sweetheart dance freshman year, redhead.
Oh. I didn't know
was
they
cool.
made those.
She was wild. Yeah, she was a wild one.
Whoa.
Oh, you got a wild Crystal?
Yeah.
My Crystal was wild as well, but not in that way. We invented the stripper stomp in college.
You invented it?
Yeah. We'd go to parties, and she did this thing where it was the stripper stomp, and people still do it.
Well, don't assume things just because of a first name, okay?
Sorry.
Because there's somebody in the instant feedback that says they are a bald Chad.
Oh, send a picture of yourself,
We don't
bald
believe
Chad.
Hey, Chet.
Don't assume anything.
Yeah.
Bald Chad, email me a picture of yourself, and we are going to give you a new name today.
Yes.
We got to see what you look like, so please email me and King Scott so we can pull it up on the board.
Don't assume anything.
There's going to be a christening of a new name today. There are no bald Chads. I repeat, there are no bald
Apparently,
Chads.
there's a bald Chad.
It's a middle name. What's your middle name, Chad? You got to start going by it.
Oh, yeah. Gene Hackman, Gene Wilder, popular Eugenes. Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah.
Was that their real first names? Eugene?
Ooh.
Eugene Hackman. I don't like
think
it.
so. Maybe it is.
I don't like it. You know, a lot has changed since 1976, specifically first names. You know, everybody's getting pretty bold, naming their kids whatever they want nowadays. But 50 years ago, it was a simpler time. So if you had to guess, what do you think some of the most popular first names for babies in 1976 were?
Michael.
Michael was number one for boys. Followed by?
It'd be,
Christopher.
Christopher was number 3.
That's good.
what's,
76.
Trying to think of
1976.
Scott.
No.
is
no.
Amber?
No,
the
not in the
girls?
top 5.
This is all names? This is both genders?
Yeah,
Okay.
boys and girls. Top names in 1976. So Michael was number 1 for boys. Christopher
Steven.
number 3. No.
Doug.
Jason was number 2.
Jason, yes.
James was number 4.
It's a weird one.
And David was number
David.
5. For the girls, Jennifer was number 1.
Uh-huh.
Amy,
Heather.
Melissa, Heather, and Angela. And in case you're wondering, the top 5 names for boys in 2025 were Liam, Noah, Oliver, Theodore, and Henry.
Well, I can tell you what.
For girls, Olivia, Charlotte, Emma, Amelia, and Sophia.
Wait.
Shout out to anyone named James, by the way. It was the 4th most popular name in 76 and still holding strong at number 6. So congrats, James. Your name has stood the test of time.
The
be honest.
Jimbos staying strong.
A lot of the guys I knew that went by James were douchebags. That name's got a stigma for me. And that's not to say all Jameses are, just the ones I knew.
I can agree.
What'd you
My
say the top names
contractor's
were?
name was-
James, Jason,
In 1976,
Christopher,
Michael, Jason, Christopher, James, and David.
Mike.
Mike.
And what was the other one?
Jason.
James, Jason, Chris, Mike, and who?
David.
And Dave. And what were the top 5?
Jennifer.
No. The new boys' names.
Liam.
Liam,
Noah.
Noah,
Oliver.
Theodore,
and Henry.
and Henry. And how'd Henry get? If you heard there was a fight that went down in the street and it was between Jimmy, Jason, Chris, Mike, and Dave, and they took on Liam, Noah, Oliver,
Don't
Theodore,
call him Ollie.
and Henry. Who do you think wins that fight 10 times out of 10?
I'm saying if you are running a baseball team and it's bottom of the 9th and the winning run's on 3rd, are you calling in to bat Mike or Oliver? Who's going to get it done for you, Rafe? Is it going to be Chris or Theodore?
I'm going to the bullpen for Dave every time. I'm like, get me a Dave out here.
I would say, hey, Theodore, grab a bat and give it to Jimmy because he's up.
Yes.
That's right.
That's what I'm doing.
That's right.
All right, we got to take a break, but first.
Oh, man.
All right, Teamers Remember the Day is brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate soccer's biggest summer at Hot Shots all tournament long. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Hillsborough, Missouri, David Norman is our Teamers Remember the Day. David has been listening to me since my midday shift throughout the winning Rizz days and now every day while driving his truck. He's been to a couple Rizz Show live events. Dave loves blues hockey, deer hunting, and trail riding on his side-by-side. David Norman from Hillsborough is our Teamers Remember the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/teameriz. All right, Learn, what do you got?
The Nimrods get some sound. Brittany is getting the bio treatment. Ali G returns. And what is the most St. Louis movie?
The most St. Louis movie, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
a lot of
we got
movies were
that.
filmed here.
We got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. And today is National Video Game Day. To celebrate, a website called Collider put together a ranking of the greatest video games of all time. We'll see if you agree or disagree next. Stay there. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Point text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. We'll talk to Chris Kerber later. We've got a new game to play. Rafe, what are we playing today?
We're going to find out, we're going to play Swifty or Shifty. We're going to find out who the real Taylor Swift fans are in the room.
Swifty or Shifty?
That's right. I've got a little quiz for all y'all about the Travis and Taylor nuptials to see who's really following along and who has been zoning out during all
When am I
of
getting
Taylor
paid,
Swift.
by the way, for my bet?
You're not getting paid.
What do you mean I'm not getting paid?
Because there is still no resolution if they got married before. We need to have all the facts. Otherwise, you're going to be
Their
refunding.
wedding was at
trickling in.
Madison Square Garden.
Sources say that they possibly got married before.
Correct.
And so it's up in the air.
It's not up in the air. They got married at Madison Square Garden.
They had
That
a
was the
ceremony
show.
there. Well, a very legit ceremony by Adam Sandler. Very serious
what?
wedding.
Doesn't matter who marries them.
I don't care that
Shooby-doo.
happened. My point is, if they were married before they entered that building, then that was not their wedding. And we discussed this in detail when the bet was made.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. Scott, pull the tape. I know you have everything right in front
Scott
of you.
doesn't keep records.
He does.
There it is.
He's our record man.
We're giving it a week, and then you're paying up.
We'll see.
Okay. You don't make the law.
I make the rules here.
You know,
Moon's not even here to argue.
I make the rules
Well,
here.
I'm
Moon
gonna
would be on
see.
my side.
No, he's not, because Moon and I and Rafe are all on the same side.
You guys are full of crap.
Let's see what Bing has to say.
Okay.
I mean, according to Bing, it's Madison Square Garden.
Right.
It has not changed. And Bing is...
Bing is
sucks,
100%
dude.
correct
What?
all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys like Paul Stanley from
I do.
Kiss?
Yeah.
Hey, interesting guy. Interesting fella. Kiss is an interesting band. They're pretty wacky. pretty off the wall.
Please tell me you
They're
pulled
kinda
what I think you
clown
pulled.
rock.
Please tell me our algorithm's the same, because I saw something about Paul Stanley, and I hope it's what you have.
Is it his rap on stage?
It is. There's a guy that does like the worst, like the worst transitions.
This is, dude,
Is this
you and
it?
I.
You know what I realized? It's not. I bridge the gap between you two.
Rafe and I are on the same algorithm.
We're not. I'm not. I bridge the gap. You guys are on opposite algorithms.
Yes.
You can learn, and I am the
bridge.
I am literally the footbridge between you guys, because I'm like, it's 80% yours, but then it'll also be like
Wiccans and witches and cats
and poetry
and
well,
poetry.
and animal and otters playing.
This came across my feed yesterday, and I literally laughed out loud.
You're the part of your algorithm that I've replaced with like poetry and and animals frolicking as people falling up escalators and bum fights.
All right, so in this clip, and it's a guy talking over, because I guess this guy,
I love it.
he enjoys. How do you put it?
He's after your own heart.
It's the transition that Paul Stanley makes from honoring the Manchester bombing victims
Okay.
to getting into the next song
Okay.
that they're about to play.
Got it.
So just listen to this.
I'm obsessed with the stage raps of Paul Stanley from
He's obsessed with the stage raps of Paul Stanley from Kiss, okay? British dude.
Kiss, and I think I found the best one ever. It starts by paying tribute to the victims of the Manchester bombing.
To the children, to the moms and dads, to the husbands and wives of Manchester. To give them a moment of silence.
And then he immediately says,
Right, here's a little question. I know the answer. How many girls here like to get licked?
Yes. That is fantastic.
I'm so glad you. I almost put it in our. I was like, I'm going to save this for later in the week. I was like, this will be a fun Friday or Thursday pull. And I'm so glad that you couldn't contain yourself.
A moment of silence for the victims of the Manchester. I got to do one more.
Do it.
So funny.
To the children,
Children.
to the moms and dads, to the husbands and wives of Manchester.
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 He's very New York.
To give them a moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
and then he immediately says,
Right, here's a little question. I know the answer. How many girls here like to get licked?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Lick it up. That is fantastic.
Great song.
Lick it up. Lick it up.
You know, can you take a serious moment from Kiss? I don't think we can. Like, they're painted up. They got their platforms on. Like,
Yeah, but to go right into Lick It Up.
I know.
And to intro that song with how many of you like to get licked?
right.
I know the
What
answer.
would be the transitional song after? There isn't one. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You play Beth, which is a slow kind
Yeah.
That's the only choice. They have to play Beth. There is no other Kiss song
There is no other Kiss song.
that you can follow up the bombing victims with.
Yeah, maybe Beth. Maybe God gave rock and roll to us.
Made for loving you, baby.
No.
You could do Shout It Out Loud.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're being quiet.
No, there's really not many Kiss songs that'll transition right into that. But Lick It Up.
Worst
Which, okay,
choice.
even just
Let's
go
put
into
the X in sex.
Let's go into
God.
that song, but we don't have to say.
Right, here's a little question. I know the answer. How many girls here like to get licked?
All right. How many girls here like to get licked? Apparently, everybody had their hands up at that show. But we love Paul Stanley.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Go
I'm
see
so
his
glad
kids.
you saw that too, Rafe.
I loved it. As soon as you said Paul Stanley, my ears perked up.
Uh-huh.
So it has to be. It has to be something that on our shared algo.
Yep. Hey, today is a National Video Game Day. I don't know how you're going to celebrate. Maybe play some video games.
I'll play the Wordle.
Do some Wordle. That's a video game, right?
Yeah. Is it?
I guess so. So to celebrate, the website Collider.com put together a ranking of the greatest video games of all time. So number one on their list, greatest video game of all time, 1998's Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I don't even know.
Or great game.
I don't know that game.
That's on what, Super Nintendo?
Yeah, beliefs or
1998.
64.
I meant. I'm sorry. That game did first open world Zelda, where you could like get on a horse and ride all around. It was pretty phenomenal in terms of like a big jump in video games.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's their number one best video game of all time.
It is a good game.
I mean,
Minecraft was number 2.
yeah.
Super Mario Brothers was number 3. Baldur's Gate 3 was number 4. Anybody know that one?
No.
Baldur's Gate, Rafe?
Yeah, my brother played it. That's like one of those.
Nerd games?
It's one of those games where you build up, you know.
Because so far, Zelda and Baldur's Gate being in the top 5 are both big nerds.
The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild was number 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know
it's
that
totally
one.
written by a nerd.
Game rules.
Portal 2 was number 6. Resident Evil 4 was number 7. Elden Ring 5. Half-Life 2 was 9. Red Dead Redemption 2 was 10. Super Mario Galaxy, number 11. Tetris, number 12.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
I love Tetris.
Love Tetris
How
too.
is-
Red
Love
Dead Redemption
Tetris.
was
How is Doom
real good.
from the early days, like the Super Nintendo day, and GTA not in the top 10?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto
I mean,
rules.
GTA should be number 1.
Grand Theft Auto 4 was number 15.
Oh, okay.
Bioshock 13. Elder Scrolls 5. Skyrim 14.
No Pong.
No, and I'm
These are
thinking
a
like
lot of open world, third person.
Sims?
Not Sims. It's just like open world where you're like you kind of see the character on the screen. I think that's called third person versus first person, and you can interact with the world and go on side quests. They're just like more built out worlds.
Yeah. And
In a lot of some of them have like D&D elements where you have to build your characters, points to make them stronger, and some of them, I mean, that's kind of how Zelda was too. A little
I
bit.
can't believe GoldenEye isn't up there in top 10.
well, no Pac-Man, no Doom, no Space Invaders.
And the one that
Centipede.
really connected everybody
Centipede.
was Halo. Remember how you'd have the big Halo parties and people would play
yeah.
all night long?
Super Mario 64. Final Fantasy 7. Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, yeah. Metal
Great
Gear is
game.
awesome. Great series.
World of Warcraft. Street Fighter 2. GoldenEye.
Yeah, GoldenEye should be top 10er for sure.
Hubert.
Donkey
Because that's one of those
Kong.
funny memes you always see where you're like,
Pitfall.
they'll never get better than these graphics. When GoldenEye came out, everyone was like, whoa.
Well, if you're the type of gamer who loves building a physical collection of cases on your shelf, embrace yourself, because Sony drops a major news. Starting in January of 2028, all new PlayStation games will be going digital, strictly.
Were any
That
Mario
sucks.
games in the top? I feel like Super Mario.
Super Mario Brothers was number 3.
I mean, it should be number 1 probably.
That's
Super
the
Mario
original?
Brothers was number 3, 1985.
Yeah, people are pissed because, there's no physical media. They're just going to be phasing that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a kid screaming about it in his truck.
Well, so after more than 30 years of popping discs into consoles, Sony says they're making the shift to keep up with how we actually play these days. But here's the thing, though. So if you buy a digital game, do you actually own it? Can they just take it away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Prime, you don't own the movies, you buy them. I mean, the good news is the prices would be dropped drastically. So
Hopefully.
instead
Yeah,
of like
right.
$100 for the new, just to get the pre-order for the new GTA, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be like only $20 now.
Well, this announcement comes right on the heels of a massive headache for Grand Theft Auto fans. So Rockstar Games originally announced that the new GTA 6 would be digital only at launch, which, as you can imagine, went over like a lead balloon. So after the backlash, Rockstar clarified the physical versions would eventually hit shelves, likely later this year.
Okay. Well, also, I think it really went over like a lead balloon because they're saying that already pre-orders, it looks like they've already had $1 billion in sales.
Oh, great.
For Grand Theft Auto 6? My son pre-ordered it.
It's going to be insane the amount. Like, they're going to make a profit before the video game even comes out. And they spent $2 billion making it.
Wow.
So if I guess if you download it to the actual hard drive of your
Yeah, off
console off the web,
Yeah, because you can get like I have a extra hard drive plugged into mine, so you can zip into that.
you'll have it at least.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know you miss kind of putting in the cartridges.
I know.
but I am tempted. Should I? I think.
Well,
I
the
gotta get
guy
the
was making a
PlayStation.
point also about that it is classist in a lot of ways. Like,
What do you mean?
well, just like not owning a physical copy. You can't loan it to your friend. You know, the fact that they're making you it's the subscription thing I talk about all the time on here. Like they don't want us to own nothing anymore. You got to pay. We're going to have an oxygen subscription before it's all said and done.
Oh, you want clean air? That's upcharge.
Otherwise, we got top tier air, and then we've got air for the poolers.
Yeah, Rob makes a point here. No resale market.
Exactly.
I just made $100 selling back my PS2 and Wii games. No more. That's over.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the backlash will get big enough where they're like, okay, they'll cave.
Nah, I don't think so. I think this is the new way, and that's it. Sorry.
I guess if they already got rid of it out of your computer.
Will it be like vinyl and people will go to get the physical copies at like cool stores?
Yeah.
It's like that now. I mean, with like people go buy old Nintendos and so eventually whatever game system is new will be phased out and it'll be retro eventually.
Yeah.
The PS5 will be retro in 10 or 15 years, 20 years. And then there'll be no physical copies of games to buy for it.
Well,
or
the base PS5 model is now at $599. So that's how much that costs.
That's pretty affordable.
That's $599 is the PS5.
That seems reasonable.
Hey, at least they don't switch them out every 2 years. Like back in the day, whenever you spend $500 and then you knew that by the time you bought it, they already knew when it was coming out. You're like, this sucks.
All right, let's do crap on celebrities. How many girls like to be licked?
Who wants to get licked?
Before we do crap on, can we have a moment of silence for all of the Manchester bombing victims, the kids, the wives, the husbands? Tell us what's going on with Taylor Swift.
Right,
how many ladies like to get licked?
Green Day have recorded a new track for the upcoming film Nimrods. It's called I'm Never Gonna R.I.P. And there's a video for it on YouTube right now. The film soundtrack is going to be out on July 31st. It has 18 previously released Green Day songs and 4 unreleased live performances shot for the film, like American Idiot, Know Your Enemy, among them. And Nimrods will be in theaters August 14th. You got any interest in this?
I'll probably see it if it comes out on streaming.
Okay, like video on demand.
Yeah, it's not a movie I'd see
in theater.
It seems like a fun one. Like they're adventure films basically, and it's a group of kids that are.
Yeah. It's like Detroit Rock City.
Yeah, it's perfect.
This movie was good. I saw that movie in the theater and was
Detroit Rock City?
surprised at how
Edward
good
Furlong.
I love that. I own that on DVD. Speaking of physical media.
Hey, 636 is just saying the GTA 6 launch is going to be wild. Xbox servers couldn't even handle GTA 5. So it's going to be Armageddon when this thing comes out and people all try to download it at the same time.
It's the end times.
You don't think so, Scott?
No, I didn't think about that, but they're correct. How are they going to, if they have that many pre-sales already, and then day of, everyone's going to buy it too. I wonder if they're going to allow you to download early but can't play it.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works. But speaking of Billy Joel, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Ramones' debut album, a punk rock supergroup featuring Billy Joe Armstrong and Rancid's Tim Armstrong, Travis Barker, among some of the former Ramones, people that came on board later.
There are no survivors of the original.
There are not. But the former Ramones bassist CJ Ramone, who's like a later Ramone added.
CJ Ramone.
He's going to perform a one-night-only tribute show on August 30th in LA, and the event is also featuring surprise guests, and it will benefit cancer.
Why wouldn't you do it in New York?
I know. Silly.
The Ramones are a New York band.
I know.
And you do it in LA? Yuck.
Yuck. Some of the Ramones are buried in like Hollywood Forever, though, and that's where this is taking place. So.
Oh, they're doing it at the cemetery?
I believe so. I saw a poster for it yesterday. I actually went, and I think Johnny Ramone is buried there, one of them, and I walked by his grave. It's pretty cool. Like, they have a huge, like, his headstone is like his body. With a guitar, which is really cool. So, is it Hollywood?
Joey Ramone is buried in New Jersey.
Yeah. Look up, I don't think it's Dee Dee.
Is it Johnny?
I think it's Johnny. I think Johnny is buried.
He's got it.
One of the Ramones is in Hollywood Forever because I saw
Johnny Ramone is.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee's
him
there
and a guitar.
too.
Yeah, it's
Bruce
pretty cool.
Lee's grave is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool graves out there.
There are.
Where is CeCe Ramone buried? He is.
Oh, it's Ray Ramone that's buried out there. Sorry.
Oh, Dee Dee. I'm sorry, Dee Dee Ramone. Is there a CeCe Ramone?
No, Dee Dee Ramone. Douglas Colvin.
He is also at Hollywood Forever.
That's sweet. Guys, Amy Lee of Evanescence has released yet another film-related project. So this time she's teamed up with a composer named Michael Wandmacher and created music for a short film called The Seventh Turn, which is now streaming on the service Kinema. So if you love Amy Lee, you like seeing some of her short music films that she's making. You can check that out on YouTube. Sources have denied swirling rumors that Taylor Swift intends to monetize her wedding video, Rizz. I saw this and I thought of you. Attendees were warned that photography and video was taken throughout last week's ceremony at Madison Square Garden, and many Swifties were speculating on socials that Taylor would then turn this into a documentary and sell it to the highest bidder. A lot of people were saying Disney Plus, but for the time being, it was just a wedding video. It's not going to be released.
For the time being. It's coming out. You know that.
People want it.
Did you see a copy of their invitation?
Yeah, I did see that.
So apparently, all the invitations were individually watermarked.
Yeah.
And different.
That's good.
So they would know who was leaking stuff.
I love it.
Golly.
Ooh.
Sammy Hagar did his first full UK show in 31 years on Monday night at the Civic Hall in Wolverhampton. Joining him on stage for an encore of Led Zeppelin's Rock and Roll was Jason Bonham, his former drummer, who has been over in England because his mom has been sick. Hagar replaced Jason in the Best of All Worlds tour whenever he was here, if you saw it with Kenny Aronoff. But that was kind of cool to see them again.
Oh, they're buds, though.
They are.
That's good to know.
Yeah, Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin experience would go on tour with Sammy like all the time, and then he would sit in with the circle.
I thought that was a bad falling out.
What?
When Jason Bonham left.
No, his mom was sick.
Well, how sick?
Like deeply sick.
Enough to get off tour.
Yeah, enough to be like, hey, we need somebody else to come on.
She had gout.
I want to see a doctor's note.
She had really bad gout.
She did have really bad gout. And guys, my apologies. I missed a huge milestone yesterday, and I feel terrible about it. Jeopardy is hiring you guys, and it pays well. So if you're a trivia expert, I know Moon would love this information. Jeopardy is looking for a new clue writer, and the salary is between $132,000 and $178,000. So you have to pass the famous 50-question Jeopardy test, create original categories, and write fact-checked final Jeopardy clues, all without using AI, please. And it's one of the rarest writing jobs in television. So if you are interested, please contact Jeopardy.
Yeah, Moon needs to look into this.
He does.
So to be a question writer?
Yes.
Oh, that'd
clue
be
writer.
awesome.
I think that's kind of cool. And 6 figures. Let's
go.
So
what are the qualifications again?
You have to pass the famous 50-question Jeopardy test. You have to create some original categories that are good, and then you have to write fact-checked final Jeopardy clues, all without using AI.
Whoa.
And you could possibly be paid $178,000.
Good.
A UK judge has dismissed a privacy lawsuit brought by Prince Harry and several celebrities, including Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley, among others, against the Associated Newspaper Limited. This is the publisher of the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday. So the group claimed that these publications were illegally gathering information about them in the late 90s and early 2000s, alleging private investigators and tactics such as placing listening devices and all sorts of, ways to get confidential information from police sources even. And so after a 4-year legal battle with this, the high court over there ruled that there was just not enough evidence to support these claims, and all of the allegations were dismissed. Yeah. Crazy. And some good news, Ali G is back. Sacha Baron Cohen has reportedly filmed a brand new Ali G movie in secret. Details are under wraps, but it's expected to feature the same hidden camera comedy that made Borat a hit. Cohen hasn't played that character in years, so prepare yourselves. Ali G's back.
I told you the other day that my son and I watched the original Borat movie.
And he loved it.
Loved it. I loved it. Watch it again. Even though you know exactly what's going to happen, it's still hilarious.
It is still good. Did you like Harold and Kumar?
The original? Yeah, loved it.
I did too. So get White Castle ready. So Harold and Kumar 4 is in the works. Greg Shapiro is producing, says original stars John Cho and Cal Penn. They're returning, along with the original writers who are directing this installment. It's been more than 20 years since the first movie debuted, but they're coming back too.
It gave Neil Patrick Harris new life.
In PH.
And, made White Castle the coolest, most fun fast food place ever.
And what on paper looks like a dumb movie.
Yeah.
Was so good.
Right. Such a stoner movie.
Such a stoner movie, and it just caught at the right time.
It did.
And reignited Neil Patrick Harris's career.
Yeah.
That was I feel like that was the first movie I saw where you took a star and he was playing himself, and it was completely opposite. Like where it gives you like an entirely new perspective, because he was Doogie Howser up until that point.
He was Doogie Howser, and then he was doing Broadway stuff.
Yeah.
Broadway musicals, and had, that was it.
Right. I think Gone Girl also made him. I mean, that just cemented him
Neil
as
Patrick Harris?
Yeah, as a great actor. Do you remember him in that?
Yes, but so Harold and Kumar, his role in that got him How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, really?
I mean, it made sense because it showed his chops, and then also, I mean, anytime a celebrity plays himself, but they're the crazy version, it's just the best.
So good.
I love that. It's Britney, bitch. An upcoming Britney Spears biopic based on her memoir, The Woman in Me, has found its screenwriter. New Girl creator Liz Merriweather will write the script, while Wicked director John M. Chu is set to direct it. And the film is going to tell Britney's rise to superstardom, personal struggles, and her comeback.
Who's going to play Britney?
I don't know. Who should?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know any of these young actresses.
Sydney
Jenna
Sweeney?
Ortega is Britney Spears.
Tough.
At what age is this Britney Spears?
It's her whole life, so they'll probably have multiple Britneys.
Okay.
They should have her
She was
sister
on
play
Star
her.
Search, and then, she was, 19 when she started? Like,
She's
getting
young.
big?
She's younger than that, wasn't
That
she?
Hit Me Baby One More Time?
Yeah. I think she was like not even 18 yet. That's crazy. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is starring in and producing a new drama called Freebird. He's going to play a legendary motorcycle stuntman hiding his dementia diagnosis while preparing for one final dangerous jump. It's another dramatic turn for The Rock as he continues on more serious acting
Boy, he
roles.
tried that one movie where he was an MMA guy,
Yeah, flopped.
and that didn't work out. That was supposed to be his Oscar movie. So he's trying again.
He's trying again. This time he'll have dementia.
Isn't the new Moana's coming out this weekend?
Oh, I don't know. I
The
haven't gotten-
live-action Moana, I think, is out this weekend.
Is the Odyssey out this weekend?
I keep seeing a lot of press about it.
I did too. Amy Poehler's podcast, Good Hang, had Matt Damon on, and she interviewed Christopher Nolan before Matt Damon comes on because that's how her podcast is. And it's like Matt Damon sold it for me. I'm like, I'm going to go
I'll
see
see
this
it.
damn movie.
I'll see. Is that out this weekend, The Odyssey?
I'm looking here. Premiere.
The Odyssey premieres in 8 days,
Oh,
July
so next week.
17th.
Got it. And finally, guys, St. Louis has had a ton of movies filmed here.
Yes.
But what, in your opinion, I don't have a list of like the number one movie that people think, but when you think of St. Louis movies, like what's a movie that you think of?
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York. Yes. 1981. Obviously it wasn't necessarily set here, but it
highlights how beautiful
highlights
downtown was.
our
then.
decrepit downtown.
Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore's Fever Pitch.
That wasn't here.
They filmed the ending here.
Oh, they did at Busch?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Because
I
it
left
wasn't
that
supposed
out.
to be that ending. They
The
didn't
Red
expect
Sox were not supposed to win the World Series, but they wound up winning the
Yeah.
World Series, and they had to redo the ending here.
Okay.
Give me planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yes, that was on this list as well.
Up in the Air,
Up in the Air, filmed
which
at
I
the
was in.
airport.
which Scott
That
was
was
You
in.
can see me in a
2009.
blurry spot. There's
That soccer movie with
Gavin Rossdale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was that called?
Kicky Ball Boys.
I didn't have that one on here. Paper Lion was one from the 60s. There's a movie called The Big Brass Ring from 1999.
What about the
White
James? What about the
Castle?
James Spader and Susan Sarandon movie?
Susan
Yeah, the
Sarandon
White
movie.
White Knight.
White Knight.
White Knight.
King of the Hill from 1993. There was also a movie with Kevin Costner where he is on Laclede's Landing. It's called American Flyers. That came out. But
National Lampoon's Vacation.
yes, Vacation as They Drive Through.
Give me Parenthood. With
And
Steve
Parenthood
Martin.
as well. But also Meet Me in St. Louis. So I don't know. I was just gathering some movies that were
fun.
filmed here, which is kind of neat.
All
That's
right.
your crap.
Celebrity celebrating a birthday today. All right, Maya Hawke, who is the daughter of
Ethan Hawke
Hawke
and-
and Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
She's Robin on Stranger Things and Anxiety
beautiful.
and Inside Out 2. Nepo Baby is 28. Jaden Smith, the son of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. He's 28 as well. Nepo Baby. David Cornsweet. He is Kal-El in last year's Superman, this year's Supergirl, and next year's Man of Tomorrow. David Cornsweet is 33. Sebastian Maniscalco is 53. Beck
Nepo baby.
is 56.
Scientology
Hanson.
Nepo baby. What? Am I wrong?
Billy Crudup. Billy Crudup is 58. That's Stillwater's lead singer Russell Hammond in Almost Famous. I'm a Golden God. He's also a Dr. Manhattan in Watchmen. All right,
good.
Marcus Chong. Marcus Chong. That's
Okay.
Tommy Chong's kid,
Nepo baby.
Nepo Baby, and
28.
Tank in The Matrix. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Oh.
Tommy Chong's kid and Tank in The Matrix. Tommy Chong is 59. Nepo Baby. Joan Osborne. What was her song?
Oh, if God was one of us, right?
What if God was one of us?
Great nose ring.
She is 64. Kevin Bacon is 68. Angelica Houston. Nepo Baby.
Nepo baby. John Huston's
Daughter.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angelica Houston is 75. Wolfgang Puck, one of the original celebrity chefs, is 77. And Jeffrey Tambor, who was Oscar in Arrested Development, George Bluth Sr. and Oscar in Arrested Development. And Hank on the Larry Sanders Show. Jeffrey Tambor is 82. And today's porno birthday is Anita Cannibal. And today's birthday girl's been in 149 fine films, including 19 and Nasty, The Backstage Slut, Barnyard Babes, Big Boob Bangaroo 28, Bodybuilders in Heat 21, Boob Watch 3, Land Ho, Double Airbags 20, Dunk the Skunk, Nasty Filthy Cab Rides 5 and 7, Thanks for the Memories, and who could forget a role in the year 2000's Lesbian Hoedown at the Bunny Ranch. Anita Cannibal is 57 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and let's take this new game out for a spin. Rafe, what are we calling it?
Swifty or Shifty until a better name comes in. We're not going to do it again, so we're just calling it that.
It's a one-off.
It's a one-off. Swifty or Shifty.
All right, so how are we going to work this, Rafe?
What we're going to do is we're going to have people call in, and
how many calls we need?
Each person maybe 2 surrogates for each person. That would get at least 2 winners. We got enough tickets for that?
Sure.
Let's get 6 callers. You each get 2 people. You're each going to play for 2 people, and then I'm going to go around the room, and I've got I did some deep dives last night. I stayed up till 11 o'clock last night, just smoking cigarettes and getting deep into the conspiracies and what's true and what's not about the Travis and Taylor MSG wedding. And I can only make questions off of what has been confirmed. So I have things that I've learned. I'm going to ask you guys a question, and you have to decide if it's true or false. Now, feel free to psych each other out. Pretend to know more than you know. This is a game, and you're playing for big-time tickets for your people.
Okay.
So pull out all the stops, and then we'll see whoever wins. I got 16 questions.
16,
whoever gets the most out of 16, their surrogates win.
All right, we got Evanescence tickets. We've got Urge tickets. We've got Black Keys tickets, and we got Turnstile tickets. We're going to play this game next. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. And I have a guy who has a Travis and Taylor wedding theory.
Oh.
I found this on the internet last night. I'm going to play this for you. I don't know. I think it holds some water. I was watching some guy on online. He has this theory about the Taylor and Travis wedding. And listen, you may think it's wacky, but hear him out. Hear him out.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting married may have seemed like a typical publicity stunt for the adorable couple, but it was actually an ancient eldritch ceremony trying to summon Azathoth, the blind idiot god, and everyone who attended the ceremony is in on this ancient plan. 4 wedding guests, Ed Sheeran, Hugh Grant, Sacha Baron Cohen, and Millie Bobby Brown will be ushered in as the 4 eldritch horsemen of the apocalypse, looking to strategically wipe out all major governments and countries. Travis and Taylor's bodies will meld into one host for Azathoth to take command, and they plan to remake the Earth into one giant stadium where all enslaved humans will be forced to play football and listen to Life of a Showgirl. The only person who can stop this is Jared Leto, who plans to inject rabbit bat blood into his veins to hopefully turn into the real-life version of Morbius in order to defeat Azathoth. I truthfully don't know how this will play out, but you need to stay tuned and follow for more updates.
I buy it.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Seems real to me.
I understand.
Where is he wrong? Where's he wrong?
Yeah. I see no flaw.
No.
I'm just glad Leto gets his due.
Leto is the hero we all need.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew?
Yeah.
He knew. Leto knew. All right, let's play this new game. All right, today's contest is sponsored by
Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
All right, Rafe, explain the game.
I'm going to ask you guys questions about the Travis and Taylor nuptials, and you are going to have to give me true or false answers, and feel free to argue amongst yourselves. And we'll see. You're going to each get 2 surrogates, which have been assigned to you already, I assume, or we're about to get them.
We're
assigned.
about to get them.
And then we're going to go around the horn, and when I say final answers, you have to hold up your piece of paper, true or false. And I will keep score, and whoever has the most at the end, their surrogates win tickets.
Okay, we've got Evanescence tickets, we've got Urge tickets, we've got Black Keys tickets, and we got Turnstile tickets.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Derek, whose team do you want to be on?
Go with Moon.
Moon is not here, so it's
Thanks
either
for
myself, Learn, or King Scott.
Go with Rizz.
Okay, hang on. He could have just tuned in. Nick.
Hello.
Whose team do you want to be on?
We're going to go with Learn.
Okay.
That's Nick.
Hang on one second. That's Nick. Steven, whose team do you want to be on?
Let's go with Learn.
Okay. So Learn is off the table now.
That's right.
Hang on. Dave, either myself or King Scott. Who do you want?
Let's go with you, Rizz.
Okay. And Steve, you're with King Scott. And Taylor,
No, who
you're
does
with
he want
King
to be
Scott.
with?
Aw.
Oh,
Oh,
you're the ringer, buddy.
okay.
All right, here we go. First one.
Glad you guys like me.
All right, kids. Let's put on. You got a little music for me? Got a little something? All right. Never mind.
I
We
got
don't
no
need it.
music.
We
Okay,
don't need
you
to
want-
argue amongst yourselves.
Do you want the mic?
Yeah, let's put a little gravitas in this. All right, Swifty or Shifty has begun. All right, kids. First question. Total cost of the wedding estimated at $50 million was a high estimate. Is higher than the entire gross domestic product of the poorest country in the world, Tuvalu.
Okay.
Is the wedding
The wedding estimated cost of $50 million is higher than the entire GDP of the tiny country of Tuvalu. True or false?
I'm gonna say I will say that was probably something that was bragged about
Oh,
At the
no.
wedding?
by somebody at the wedding.
No, that's somebody said that in a critical moment. Like
I'm gonna say that was bragged about at the wedding. Okay, I'm locked in.
All right, let me know when you've locked in your answers.
So the wedding cost is higher than the GDP of
Than
that
the
itty-bitty little
GDP of
country.
the
All right.
poorest country of Tuvalu.
I'm locked in.
Okay, I'm locked in.
All right, show me. Hold up your answers.
I say true.
False.
Scott
True.
says false.
False, false. The correct answer is false. Tuvalu.
Point for Scott.
1 point for King.
guys-
Whoa. Okay.
Tuvalu is a sovereign nation with the lowest overall GDP globally at around 62 to 79 million annually. So it's
Okay.
almost, but not quite. All right, question 2. Not only did Sandler officiate this wedding, but he also channeled his inner Robbie Hart and sang the couple the song from the wedding singer, I Want to Grow Old With You, during the ceremony.
All right, I'm locked in.
Man.
Okay, I'm locked in as well.
Yeah, I am too.
I know he for sure sang a song.
Really?
Did he now?
How do you know that for sure?
Well, he knows where the wedding was.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody locked in?
Yeah.
Show me your answers.
False.
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 He sang a
Everyone
song.
says false. The correct answer is false.
Yes.
He did
Right.
indeed sing a song. He sang an original song that he wrote for them that you won't see until the documentary comes
That's
out.
right.
Disney
Yep.
Plus.
All right.
So
Allegedly.
he sang a song, but just not that song.
Which you
Yeah,
can
he
pre-order
did.
for $150.
Right.
Pre-order it right now on Amazon Prime Spotify.
4 versions of it.
Here we go. Number 3. Andy Reid leaked to the press that Sandler's advice to the couple was to, quote, keep kissing, end quote.
I got it. I'm locked
Man.
in. I'm locked
Andy
in.
Reid accidentally leaked to the press that Sandler's advice to the couple was to, quote, keep kissing.
I know Andy Reid
End
leaked
quote.
to the press what kind of cake it was.
And I also know that somebody said keep kissing. But who leaked that information?
Yeah, that's tough.
We know about the cake leak, which was Andy Reid.
Yeah, clearly.
Was Andy Reid high on cake and just started spilling the beans to TMZ?
I'm locked
Johnny
in.
Cash in the
Okay,
bush.
I'm gonna lock in
All right,
on
here
this
we
one.
go.
All right, show me your answers.
False.
True.
The correct answer is true. King Scott
Whoa,
again.
you are a Swifty.
I'm a Swifty.
Andy Reid.
3-1.
Andy Reid got high on sugar and started spilling the beans.
Yeah, I don't know much about
Okay.
He said, yeah, Andy Reid was not supposed to, but he did talk to TMZ after the wedding and gave away.
Andy.
that Sandler's advice was to keep kissing. Number 4. The couple both wrote their own wedding vows. True or false?
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Both of them. Not just one, but both.
no AI or anything.
No, wait, well, Travis probably used AI, but he's not telling her. All right, here we go.
Cheese balls.
All right, show me your answers when you're
Yes,
ready.
True.
All true, and that is a fact true. Good job, everyone.
Okay.
Scott's still in the lead with 4.
Scott's still in the lead. All right, we know Trav and Taylor wrote their own vows, and the exchange of those vows were estimated to have taken over a full hour for both of them to exchange the vows they wrote to each other. Trav and Taylor wrote their own vows, and the exchange of those vows were estimated to have taken over a full hour. True or
The exchanging
false?
All
of the vows took over an hour.
What, she sing
Was
or
there
something?
theatrics in this? Yeah.
I bet you Taylor had like 55 minutes and Travis had
It's combined. I'll tell you after.
Like you a lot.
I'll tell
maybe
you
4
after.
minutes. I'm going to say under. Okay, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
All right, everyone locked in. Show me your answers. All saying false. It is indeed false. Reportedly, each set of vows lasted approximately 20 minutes, so they were very long, but it was 40 minutes. Everyone gets a point. King so far is crushing, has not missed one. Okay. Well, you kind of brought it up. We know they wrote and exchanged their own vows. Number 6, Taylor Swift actually sang part of her wedding vows to Travis Kelce. She actually broke out into song during her vows. Yeah. Was it that tacky? How tacky was this wedding?
I mean, she is from
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift
Pennsylvania,
actually
right?
sang her vows
No,
Or
she.
Kentucky.
Travis. True or false? Let me know.
I'm locked in.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
locked
She
in.
gets paid to sing.
All right, show me your answers. You all said false, and that is 100% true. Taylor surprised guests by singing part of her vows, leaving Travis in tears.
Oh, buddy boy.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Okay. No points awarded.
No points awarded on that one. Here's number 7. Taylor walked down the aisle to an instrumental version of one of her own songs. True or false?
I'm locked in.
There's no way she's that tacky.
Okay.
I'm going false.
Yeah,
There's no way she's that tacky. I'm going true.
Everyone said false except for Rizz, who said true, and that is 100% true.
Wow.
Rather
Darn
than
it.
using a traditional wedding march, an orchestral version of her own hit Love Story played during the ceremony.
Whoa.
Jiminy Chris.
All right,
I love
course.
There's even more to love.
It's crazy, dude. Some of the stuff I found out, I was like, they really were as tacky as you could possibly
you
be.
can't take hoosh out of people even if they're
Man,
worth billions.
it's wild. All right, number 8. The Empire State Building changed colors for the wedding.
I got it, yeah.
The Empire State Building.
True.
Hold on, wait.
Well, yeah.
You're giving answers to other people.
No, I'm
She's
just
that confident.
I'm just
Oh,
going.
okay.
How do I know?
I think
You know.
because well,
But once you've locked in,
yeah, there's a good reason why.
I would psych them out without showing your.
It's true.
All right, everyone says true. It is
Yeah,
true. In fact.
because they do it all the time for anything.
Well,
It
This
was
was the
blue. It was her
something
something
blue
blue.
Yeah, but that building they put lights on it for whatever.
They wouldn't do Chiefs Red, and for that reason, I'll never visit the Empire State Building.
Oh.
All right,
It's a
number
Kansas
9.
City team.
Tay arrived at the ceremony in a horse-drawn carriage.
Ooh.
Tay arrived at her own ceremony in
All
a
right, got it.
horse-drawn carriage. Let me know when you have your answer.
I'm going true.
Okay, hold on. Let's hold our answers up at the same time, in the spirit of the game.
Oh.
Is everyone
Horse-drawn
ready?
carriage. Okay, I'm locked in.
All
I'm
right.
locked in.
Let me see them. It is in fact, Lauren says true. You each said false, and that is in fact false. She did not.
Dang it.
There's one thing she did not do.
She's all about security.
All right, we got a tight game. Riz has got 6, King's got 7. Learn is holding at 4. I thought,
I'm actually impressed with myself.
Nice.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that you don't?
Our
That you don't
celeb,
know?
what's
celeb
going
news
on.
correspondent.
all right, we're up to number
Sorry,
10.
Nick and
Number
Steve.
10. Guys, did the wedding cake. The wedding cake was a 13-foot tall tribute to Taylor's favorite number. A 13-foot tall tiered wedding cake
Oh,
as a
boy.
tribute to
Man.
Taylor's favorite number.
I know her favorite
True
number
or
is 13,
false?
but 13 is also
feet.
unlucky
That is
on her
huge.
wedding day.
It's her favorite number, though.
And there was a lot of people.
13-foot
13
cake. Let me
feet.
know when you are locked
I'm locked
in.
in.
I'm locked in.
I'm
I'm
locked
locked
in.
in.
I don't like it, but I'm locked in.
And please now reveal your answers.
False.
False.
Learn and Riz said false. King said true, and that was in fact false.
Yeah.
All
Tied.
right. Tied
There's a
with
ton of
Scott.
people.
That is false. They actually did tiny cakes for everyone and a whole bunch of crazy little desserts and snack packs
that
for
makes
Travis.
more sense.
Snack pack. Little
Travis had snack
red
packs.
oranges.
All right, number 11, keeping with the catering menu. Chicken nuggets topped with caviar were served at the reception. Chicken nuggies for Trav,
Ooh.
served with caviar
For Taylor.
For Taylor.
for Tay were served at the reception.
Man, ooh, interesting.
Or false?
Would you try it?
Is this some rich people combo?
I tried caviar in Denver
It's
again for the first time this
Rich
last
white trash.
Yeah.
because I'd had red caviar in Russia and it made me want to throw up in
Fish
a
eggs,
trash
right?
can.
Yeah.
It was fine.
It's fish eggs. I like it.
Salty, right?
I like
It had
it.
They
some kind
burst
of
in your
creme,
mouth.
some kind of creme fraiche.
fraiche?
Not in your
Yeah,
hand.
that,
All right, I'm
that
locked
did a
in.
lot of the work. All right,
I
Chicken
think I
nuggets
am
with
too.
caviar.
chicken nuggets. Show me your answers. Learn
False.
says false. Everyone says false, and that is 100% true. One of the more talked about menu items was chicken nuggets and caviar alongside sushi, lobster, cheesesteaks, and, of course, Italian food because they were in New York. No points awarded on that one. Number 12. Now we're going to get into some interesting things here, guys, for these last few questions. Number 12. Now think about this. We all know this was a star-studded guest list. Among the star-studded attendees, there have been confirmed that were confirmed to be at the wedding because there are still some trickling in. As of last night, there were over 20 total Oscar wins. Among the attendees, there were at least 20 Oscar statuettes who have been handed out. Some could have been multiple winners. Some could have been single winners.
Was Tom Hanks there?
Of all
Wouldn't you like
the
to?
star-studded attendees.
Holy
I
smokes.
know
Yes,
several
I'm
of Oscar
locked
winners that
in.
were there.
All right, I think I'm
Okay.
locked in.
All-
How many Oscars has Adam Sandler won?
Not many.
Shabadoo.
All right. True or false? There were over 20 Oscars at this wedding. Show me your answers, please.
True.
False.
True.
Learn says false. The boys say true. The correct answer is false. That's right. There were 10 Oscar statuettes. 3 for Spielberg, 2 for Hanks, 2 for Pitt, 2 for Emma Stone, 1 for Jennifer Hudson.
Jeff says Taylor Swift is the daughter of the lead guy from the Church of Satan. Look that up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, his wife.
I will do that after
The wife
today.
looks just like her. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
you just ruined my next question. Is Taylor Swift the devil? No, we ain't.
True. Aw, dude.
Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, number 13. We know.
Learn's one off, by the way. This is amazing.
This is getting
No.
close.
Oh,
to
my
It's 7 to
gosh.
6.
It's
You
7 to
guys
7 to
against me.
6, you guys. This is for all the marbles. Among all in attendance, Taylor Swift herself has won the most Grammys.
Ooh.
Among all guests in attendance, Tay-Tay herself has won the most Grammy
right.
Awards. True
Do you think
or false?
I'm locking it in, I know.
I mean,
you know it?
Mm-hmm.
You know it?
No.
because you know this one guest that
Comeback
was
time.
there?
Yeah, there's one guest that I think she's got more.
Okay.
Was that guest there, though?
I'm locked in.
These are confirmed guests.
I'm locked in.
All right, when you're
Hold on.
Chad?
I guess, okay, I'm locked in.
In 3, 2, 1, show me your answers.
False.
True.
We got 2 trues. King and Learn say true. Riz says false. And that answer is false.
Yes!
He takes the lead at 8.
Dang it.
Paul McCartney has won 18
Yes.
total Grammys.
Yes.
I thought she beat McCartney.
I thought
recently.
Beyonce was going to be there, and I'm like,
Beyonce
that'll-
wasn't there.
No
Yeah,
Beyonce
he did.
confirmed. These was confirmed as of last night when I made this thing up. So, Paul McCartney has 18, Taylor has 14. She has the second most. But, here's a question. We all know how many Tay-Tay and Paul have now, 18 and 14 Grammys. Do their Grammys outnumber all the other confirmed musical guests combined?
Oh.
True or false? The Grammys that Taylor and Paul have outnumber all other musical guests of the wedding combined.
How many do they have
Okay.
there?
I got
They
it.
had 32 combined Grammys. Do the rest of the guests have more than 32
Locked in.
combined?
All right, I think I'm
Okay.
good.
Locked in.
True or false? Tay-Tay and Paul have the most Grammys.
Show our answers.
Show us our answers.
True.
False.
True.
2 trues and a false for Learn, and the answer is false.
Let's go.
The other guests have a 35 Grammy combination. Jack Antonoff was there with 11. Stevie Nicks has 8. Little Big Town 4. Ed Sheeran 4. Miranda Lambert 3. Jennifer Hudson 2. Sabrina Carpenter 2. And Maren Morris 1.
Wow. I thought
Number
that would be a
15.
tough-
All right.
So Learn, you're back in it. It is
Scott
now.
and I are tied. Riz is still
Riz has 8.
8.
King has 7. Learn has 7.
How many questions left?
2 questions left. Woo. 2 mother-grabbing questions left. The total of Super Bowl rings in attendance. That's right. We forgot there was a bunch of sports people there, too. The total number of Super Bowl rings in attendance was over 30.
True or false?
Total number of Super Bowl rings were over 30.
I'm locked
True
I'm locked.
or false? There were at least 30 fingers with Super Bowl rings.
Okay, I'm locked in.
We're locked in?
Yep.
All right,
I'm
show
locked
me
in.
your answers, please.
False.
True.
2 trues and a false. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
That's
have been
right.
more.
There were 31 rings in attendance. Kelce and Mahomes had 3. Jason Kelce had 1. Andy Reid has 3. Gronkowski was there. Gronk has 4. Brady has 7. Pachenko, Karaloftis have 2, Kareem Hunt had 1, Juju Smith-Schuster 2, Bo Allen 1, Kendrick Bourne 1, and Jacob Tutoya Mariner 1. I don't even know who that is.
Did you say Andy Reid had 7 as well?
Andy Reid had 3.
All right, so Learn, you are mathematically
Not.
eliminated.
I am. Sorry, guys. Nick and
Eliminated.
Steven.
It is
so
now.
last question.
And if we have a tie, we have enough for everybody to win?
Yeah, sure.
Tie, everybody wins?
Yep.
Let's see how it goes. Here's a little curveball for you, because remember, Taylor did start off as a country music artist. Of all guests in attendance, excluding Tim McGraw because it has not been confirmed that he was there, did Taylor Swift have the most CMA awards? Of all the guests in attendance, minus Tim McGraw, who has not yet been confirmed. There's been rumors he was there. He has a ton. He has like 29. Taking him off the table because he was not confirmed as of last night. Minus Tim, does Taylor have the most Country Music Association?
All right, I'm locked
awards?
I'm locked in.
Boys,
I'm
and
going to
girls.
I'm going to hand learn my answer.
Okay.
I'm going to hand Rizz my
No.
answer.
Don't open mine yet.
Okay.
All right. King Scott, let me see your answer.
Okay.
King Scott
He
says
says false. Wait, before you get...
Learn, what do you think?
Before you reveal mine, Learn just for fun.
Say the question one more time.
Of all guests in attendance, minus Tim Eugene McGraw, Taylor Swift has the most CMA awards.
I'm going to say true.
She says true.
That's true. And Rizz
Wait,
says...
wait. Why don't you just give the answer and we'll see
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
if
do it
it's
this
even
way.
going to matter.
The answer is false.
The answer is false. So
Miranda Lambert has
As of
14.
right now.
And you're
Miranda
too
Lambert.
happy. Dang it, he got...
Miranda Lambert has 14. Rizz also, show me
Dang it.
Rizz's answer. He also said false. We
I
have a
said
clear cut.
false. Yes, I was trying to build up drama. Right.
Well,
That's
we're
what
not
I
in
do.
it right.
He's too excited.
So congratulations to Derek and Dave, winners.
Wow.
Sorry for the two that didn't pick me.
Winners.
Lost.
We won. And you guys suck.
You guys
Well,
know
you guys
so much
took it to
about
the
Taylor
wire, dude.
Swift.
Took it to the wire.
Dang.
Yes.
Look who the secret Swifty
I
is in the room,
Oh,
dude.
I pay
Okay.
attention.
If
Oh,
this, I thought
secret
it was,
Swifty.
I thought you were gonna have Shifty shell shock question, so I was all excited. I know.
yeah.
Shifty shell shock from Crazy Town.
He is
I bet,
dead.
man.
He's passed on.
Well, Swifty or Shifty.
R.I.P.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Get me Chris Kerber on the phone, if you would. King Scott. All right, let's get right to Chris Kerber. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, everybody.
Chris, back from Massachusetts or still out there?
Still up there. We get home on Saturday.
Oh, nice. Nice. Having a good time?
Having a great time. It was a terrific weekend over the 4th. I hope everybody out there had a great one as well. And, you know, it's funny. It got hot here. It got into the high 80s, and people were really fired up.
Yeah, it's not normally that hot there.
You know what? There's about a couple weeks of summer will get hot. They're like, man, it feels like it's in the 90s, and they're like, you're not even cracking a sweat yet. I'm like, yeah, this is real. They're like, we didn't have much humidity, that kind of stuff. So I got a kick out of it, but all good. It's a good up. You know, I've been kind of lucky, like with the job and stuff and the career that I've had, but when you marry somebody that grew up halfway across the country, for your family and your kids to get to know like her side of the family really well, that's a real bonus. So it's a neat thing to see every year.
Well, so while you're away, I mean, you follow everything, right? Yeah, I mean, you're keeping up with what's going on in the hockey world, right?
Oh yeah. Following everything going on in the hockey world. I don't know really what to do today with no World Cup soccer game. I feel like something's missing in my life right now, but yep, follow it all.
Have you been enjoying the World Cup?
Loved it. I've absolutely loved it. Yeah, you know what? It's fun to watch. It's infuriating at times. I don't know that there is a sport that is as inconsistent when it comes to officiating as soccer. You know, but you know, we're season ticket holders for our city. Like I go down to those games. SLU's women's team, which is one of the best women's college teams in the country, they just released their schedule. So looking at that. Like, I love the sport, love playing it, love watching it, and I got a daughter that plays as well. And it's been a great tournament, and disappointing to see the way the U.S. bowed out, but still fun and the excitement that they created.
Well, right now we're about to endorse a team, and Lauren's been following very closely.
Oh, yeah.
So for the rest of the World Cup, the Rizz Show will officially be behind Team
Argentina.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Suck that.
All right.
Why don't
Well, that's
you?
good.
I've been
That's
watching
good.
it. Okay. Ronaldo.
Yeah, you really went out.
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Messi.
Okay.
Messi.
Oh, you really went out on a limb on that one.
Thank you.
Well, who do you want to see win, Chris?
That's a great question. You know what? I'd love to see a smaller country like Morocco just pull it off.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, and you know what? Another one like Harry Kane. If you read up and you learn about Harry Kane and kind of the type of person and stuff he is, he's an easy one to root for England. But I don't like. I love an underdog story in these World Cups, and I thought Egypt got absolutely hosed against Argentina yesterday. I mean, the fact that they negated a goal for a penalty that happened way down on the other end of the field, and then didn't do the same thing when Argentina scored the go-ahead goal was just criminal.
Well,
but my daughter, who's a huge Messi fan, was extraordinarily happy.
I know
so
Egypt is calling shenanigans on the game from yesterday, so it'd be interesting.
They got every right to. They should. They absolutely should. But that's the sport. I mean, and it's great. Look, Messi is such an unbelievable player. To see what he's still doing in his fifth World Cup. But this, another one that'd be really cool. Norway would be great if Erling Haaland can carry them even further. Like that.
I like when they do the rowing.
Superstar.
I like when they do the rowing after they win. That's fun.
Yeah, he'll be a household
name to see. And he's very handsome.
Yeah, but here's another thing though. With unfortunately the news cycle and the negative climate of everything, that we seem to be surrounded. The way these cities have pulled off these events, the way the international communities have come into the United States and realized how great this country really can be and how friendly the people are. Like I just think there's just been a ton of great positives, and I love it when this event goes on.
All right, well, let's talk about the Blues real quick. The Blues just announced their slimmed-down 4-game preseason starting September 19th against Dallas. So this is part of that brand-new collective bargaining agreement. Shorter training camps, no more, grueling fitness testing, and an 84-game regular season. So for a team like the Blues that has struggled with, let's say, notoriously slow starts over the past couple of years, does a shorter camp help them get up to speed faster, or does it make it harder for the new guys, because they got a lot of new guys, to all gel?
Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a brave new world. It's a great question you're asking, because I don't think it makes it easier. So for those that don't know, the league has increased the games from 82 to 84 games. The Blues would sometimes play as many as 9 preseason games. And you get to that last preseason game, and they're recalling players from the American Hockey League. I see zero real impact of it. So the players are like, too many as well. So part of the negotiation in the last collective bargaining agreement was this. So they're playing 2 more games that count. Now, here's the deal with this. Camp is only like 2 weeks as well, right? Mm-hmm. So you're literally, camp opens 2 weeks and then the regular season starts. And I think the schedule is going to drop in about a week here. So the fascinating part about this, Rizz, is number one, camp is shorter. Number two, I've been told they cannot do fitness testing.
Yeah.
Now this one blew my mind. This one blew my mind. So when players come in, you can't do fitness testing on these players. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think players, number one, they're going to have to come into town early. The players are going to have to be in town around September 1, even though they're not, quote-unquote, required to. They're going to be having, quote-unquote, captain's practices, or guys like Jamie Rivers or, Philip McRae, Joe Vitale, others, maybe running practices, for guys that'll be like a mini training camp, and coaches obviously can't be on that, because I really do fear that this scenario, we're going to end up seeing more hip flexor injuries and strains at the beginning of the year in this league than we have seen maybe ever. So, in another way, this almost mimics what the league has gone through a couple times when they've had work stoppages. But it's going to be fascinating, and I think it's going to make coming out of the gate really strong quite a difficult task.
All right, talk about this signing on day one of free agency. This 6'5", 232-pound enforcer. Who's this guy? Ross Johnston?
Yeah, Ross Johnston. So look, I think when the Blues made the trades for McTavish and for Brandon Carlo, then on the defensive side, that was sort of like their free agency period, right? Mm-hmm. So then, really early on the first day of free agency, they identified a need. Alex Steen said that it's a role that they haven't really had, where you've got somebody that can not only drive somebody through the boards, on the forecheck, but can drop the gloves and fight. I think he was tied with Olivier in Columbus for the Fighting Major League, which was 11. That used to be about a week and a half for Kelly Chase and Tony Twist and company.
Right. Times have changed.
That's the way times have changed, but it's still there and it's still needed. And while the Blues have had some really good players in bottom six and guys that have performed well, like an Alexei Toropchenko or whatever, they haven't had that element. And when you've got young players, Rizz, you need that element there. So this to me was just an absolute fantastic signing for the Blues. And from everybody I've talked to out in Anaheim on him, like just a great guy in the locker room, which fits another one of Alex Steen's MOs, and a just terrific team guy on the ice. So, they right now have, I think, 14 or 15 forwards under contract when they finally get, a couple of the restricted free agent stuff done. There's going to be competition for playing time, but this guy, without a shred of doubt in my mind, is going to push somebody, that the Blues have had in their roster here recently. It's going to push him out of the lineup.
Well, he's got 43 career fights, 9 last year with Anaheim, so it'll be cool to see an enforcer out there on the ice. I love that. Old school hockey.
Yeah, and he's willing. He's fought them all. He's fought Olivier. He's fought Reeves. You just need somebody out there to keep somebody honest. And you know what? In the bottom six, the only guy that the Blues have had in the last couple of years willing to really do that is Nathan Walker. Mm-hmm. And the guy's got the heart of a lion. But they put him in the lineup, they take him out of the lineup. They needed some help in that area, and they got it. I think it's not a splash signing. It's not going to, it's not going to make you just jump up for joy, but I'm telling you, it's a huge one and an important one for this team.
All right, finally, the rumor mill is spinning again. So national insiders are reporting that the Blues have taken a very long look at trading for Carolina's restricted free agent defenseman Alexander Nikishin. 24 years old. I'm sorry, Nikishin, 6'3", just won a Stanley Cup. Realistically, do the Blues have the trade chips to pry a young cornerstone like that away from a champion, or is it just wishful?
Yeah, they do. No. I still think that they do. Now, obviously the draft pick scenario and having that plethora of draft picks from this past draft are gone, but they still have most of all their picks. Yeah, I think whether it be through picks now, well, a couple of the reports I was listening to, from, the people that I would trust, on the rumor mill side of things, we're talking about the fact that, Carolina, I don't know if it was Seattle or which one it was, they wanted a player back, not picks. And the Blues have that. It's just a question of, at what cost, to me, if you're doing that, then I don't know if it's a Logan Mailloux that moves like somewhere in there. I have to wonder where the fit is. So kicking the tire to see if it's doable is one thing. Where the fit is, and does it block a younger player from coming up with the potential of, of Jiricek and what he could be doing, what we saw from Theo Lindstein? I don't know. So I'm kind of lukewarm on it, but I could understand why the team would be kicking the tires. But yeah, I still believe they as much as any team out there fully have the capital to get a deal like that done.
All right, well, Chris, have a great rest of your trip out in Massachusetts, and we will chat next week.
All right, you guys have an awesome week. Have a safe one, everybody.
All right, there you go. The great Chris Gerber, everybody. All right, we got time for a couple of emails. Rizz Show at 1057thepoint.com or your instant feedback. And your emails are sponsored by
Nobody.
Chris Gerber.
Oh, Chris Kerber, thank you, bud. Let's pull up King Scott. Let's start with Bald Chad. We had a conversation earlier in the day that there are no bald Chads. And we got an email from a guy who says, I'm a bald Chad. I said...
Can you send it to Mooners?
I sent it to... Okay.
I see it. There is a bald Chad.
There's a bald Chad. I'll just pull it up on my computer so we can all get a look, and then we will...
Rafe didn't believe there were any bald Chads.
I can't believe
but
it.
he's got like
There's still.
So if you were standing on top of a parking garage, we got to give this guy a new name.
Is that bald?
It's not totally bald,
No.
but
He's just shaving his
thinning.
head.
It's Jason Statham bald.
Yeah.
He's not gone yet, but he's on his way out. So we got to, if it's going to happen, if he's refusing to go get hair plugs, then we got it. He can't be Chad anymore. And if you were looking down at this guy's head from a building, guys, what would you name him?
Trevor.
I'm seeing a Daniel. I just
Daniel.
I'm going Jason.
It's not bad.
He looks like a Daniel to me from up top. It's just
or
a shot
Jim.
of his,
He looks like a Jim.
just a shot of his head. All
But
right.
also, I like Chet. We should stick with the Chet rule.
Okay, we got a Chet. You said a Jason.
Jason.
Jim.
Jason, Jim, and I said Daniel.
I mean, Statham is a Jason.
Jason is a Statham. Danny is almost a Chet. All right. What do we want? We got to vote on one. Are we all sticking with our...
Jim.
Jim is also a bald guy's name.
Jim.
All right.
Not a Jimmy or a James, just
Jim.
a Jim.
All right, Chad, you're officially Jim.
Yep, there you go. You got to go to a judge and change
Or
it.
go to Hans Wyman and remain a Chad. That's the two things. All right, moving on to the next one. Gator tips, part 2. Yesterday, I read you some Gator tips because of a story we had. We had a Floridian mail in and give Rizz some Gator tips for his move to Boca Raton, and she sent a follow-up email. Hey, guys.
Well, basically, her tip yesterday was don't swim in lakes or ponds.
Well, no, she gave you specific mating seasons and let you know what was
it's
going
mating
on.
Season.
Well, and which is funny that you said that because her email starts out, well, since Rizz didn't learn anything from my first email yesterday.
Well, she said mating season. All I'm thinking is I don't want to be mounted by a horny gator.
That damn alligator boned my hand off. From the first email yesterday, I thought I'd send more tips. Also, quote, are there gators in Boca? LOL, laugh emojis. I almost spit my water out. Ask yourself this question, Rizz. Are you in Florida? Is there water around? Then the answer is yes, there are gators. There's a high likelihood.
Listen, I didn't think they were sophisticated enough to be there.
She's like, unless you're in the pool or the
I
ocean.
didn't know they made that kind of money.
Unless you are in the pool or the ocean, big dog, there's a gator around.
Well, I will be in both those bodies of water.
Oh,
no
no.
ponds, no rivers, no lakes.
Tip number 1, don't walk your animals near lakes or ponds. This is important for your dogs if they're still around. And don't let them drink from the water. I've seen way too many gator attacks end badly for pet owners. Many people have died trying to save their animals, and animals almost always RIP. Tip 2. I know, and that's sad.
Murderous.
I know. There's a lot of videos like that, and animal owners trying to fight these gators off.
I get it.
What I think is fun, though, is how they have those little places set up every so often down there where you can go and put a couple quarters in and a dog comes out with a leash and you go feed the alligator.
gators?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Silly.
Tip 2, similarly to sharks, gators are most active from dusk to dawn. You also shouldn't ever feed them. A lot of people do go out and feed the gators because it's kind of fun to watch. And she said that is a recipe for disaster. Tip 3.
Okay, I'm not
So
doing any
don't
of those
feed
things.
the gators.
I'm not doing any of those things.
I would feed the gators if I lived there.
Here's one that's going to freak you out. You're going to hate this. Tip 3.
Okay.
Tip 3. Gators can climb fences, especially chain link fences.
Oh, I would love to see a video of that.
Dude.
There's videos of
I
it.
didn't know that. They get halfway up and then use their tails to flip their body over the top of the fence and flop down. My neighbor's dog was killed by a gator who did this in
Hopped
their
over
own
the
yard.
fence.
You better be
Well, I'll be
watching
living in a
it.
condo
We all know you can't climb a fence.
in a high rise.
Yeah, you can't climb a fence.
When was the last time you tried to climb a fence?
Yesterday.
I climbed a fence
You
on
didn't
Sunday.
try to climb a fence yesterday.
I climb one fence a day to make sure the skill set is sharp.
Get out of here.
I had to climb up on my fence. This is a true story on Sunday because Tim and I, we are having morning coffee in our breakfast nook, windows open, and
You
we
guys
hear a
call
woman.
Gator climbed in.
We hear a woman screaming in our neighborhood, and then get out of our effing yard. And so we both ran out in our yard. I popped up on the fence
And got in her
and
yard.
I said, "Yo, are you okay?" And then she said, "Yeah." there's all these deer in my yard. And she like went in the house. I go, what are
She was
we
trying to
talking
rough talk
about?
the deer?
Yes. Like, you Hoosier. I don't know what her name is, so if you're a listener,
Someone
I live
screamed,
behind
"Get
you.
out of my effing yard," and you immediately got into their yard.
Yes.
Scott, when was the last time you climbed a fence?
Wasn't that long
Scott
ago.
and I do parkour every day after the show, dude.
I don't know if you watch what's going on out there, but yeah, we practice every day.
listen,
But no, I have a small yard, so the ball likes to go over and the fence, and I have to go get it. I'm still good.
My son was the last person that saw me try to climb over a fence, and I got stuck halfway. I also read that alligators, what?
Stuck halfway or drunkenly fell into your own yard
We'll
and
just call it
pantsed
stuck.
yourself?
Your tail didn't help you get over the fence. Let's put it that way.
I heard that gators could also do advanced algebra.
Yeah. Tip number 4, fried gator is really good. And this is a nice one. And this is true. A lot of restaurants will serve it up with remoulade dipping sauce. And it does. It tastes similar to chicken. I've had fried alligator. It's
I've
pretty
had
good.
gator too.
Good.
Gator bites. Delicious.
I like wearing them. I like eating them.
Be safe out there. We all know this ends with you getting eaten by a gator. Love to all TR member Amanda.
Can you imagine?
That's how you go.
After all the talk we've had on this show, if that
Headline.
actually is
Yeah, like
Florida
the second
man,
Rizz.
new Florida man,
Consumed by gator.
couldn't climb fence, dies by gator. Slowest gator attack ever. Florida man
attempts to climb fence, gets stuck, eaten by gator.
gets stuck, eaten by gator in front of son. Sad.
Oh.
Next,
After
Well, at least
4 Bud Light Limeritas.
after just moving.
Well, it's good to die doing what you love.
Food question. Hello, all.
Hi.
Hello.
Listening to yesterday's podcast, 7626, I wanted to get your thoughts. Rizz announced that Missouri is the second safest state when it comes to getting foodborne illnesses.
Yes.
So my question to Rizz and Cast with that stat, does this change your stance on potlucks?
No.
In any way?
No. Still gross.
You're out on
It doesn't
potlucks.
mean I'm going to get sick from a potluck.
Well,
but
foodborne
it's still
illness is
gross.
very low here.
Yeah.
Potlucks.
It's not the foodborne
Didn't move
illness.
the needle at all for you?
No.
Oh, what's the
Because I'm
problem?
still imagining somebody's cat on the counter and then putting together the potato salad.
You make a good point.
Or little Sally helped make the make the mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I seen little Sally with her finger up her nose up to the knuckle. Okay, no thanks.
Yeah. See, it's funny, like in town here, I would be kind of grossed out, but if I'm Michelle Bynum and we do these all the time up there, somehow it's like, it's fine. There's nothing weird
My
here.
move is to, yes, I'll participate in the potluck. I'll make something I like, put it off to the side, and just eat that.
That's a good idea.
And pretend I'm eating everybody else's.
I'll house a potluck, so I have no issues. We could have scored the highest in foodborne illness, and I'm still. If you got a crock pot full of little Smokies, I'm getting in there. I'm barehanding it.
No, like I'll eat something from your guys, your house.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys are clean people. I just,
You in on the potluck, Larry?
I am. I don't think about it.
We don't think about it.
I really don't. And I don't know if that's because of my roots or if I'm just hungry. It's like, if it looks good, I'm eating it.
Trumps safety. I
Yeah.
like that.
nah.
All right.
All right, one more.
One more. This one's just titled Sex Toys. Hey, guys and Lady Learn. Question for all of you sitting at the breakfast table with microphones. How many sex toys do you currently own in your household?
And 0.
Very interested to know. 3 out of 5 stars.
You do
Hashtag
Patricia's.
the cable guy.
So what? That doesn't mean I have sex toys at my house. I will tell you, 0.
I have 2.
2.
Too many to count.
Scott passed
Well, I
out.
got
King
the-
Scott just passed out physically. Sorry.
I was trying to think. I have the.
You have a sex wedge?
Yeah, the sex wedge. I got that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still on the ceiling. Yeah.
That's nice.
Don't use helium in those.
Okay, so 1, 2. I probably, literally probably
trunk.
have dozens, yes.
Yeah. There's one in my
I took
office
so
there.
much stuff home from Rizz Show Live. And I've done so many shoots with, like...
And you've had so many nights.
There's like a trunk. If you went to my house, you'd be like, dude, this guy's a freak, dude. There's just like loose... There's loose everything. Handcuffs, whips,
I still
dongs.
laugh at a video that you posted. I have this in like an LOL folder on Instagram of you when you were coming back from somewhere and you had a dildo that was suction cupped to the window and it was you had the Who playing in the background and you did like this whole thing like, you know what?
I made it seem like the end of a movie.
Yeah, it was like an optimism at the end of the movie and it's a big dog.
Like sometimes,
Hilarious.
No matter what happens in your life, you know everything's going to work out. And as I look out the window and it's playing Teenage Wasteland,
I remember that.
there's a big jingly dong.
Hilarious.
Do C-rings count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then I have 30.
All right.
All right, your headline Who's is sponsored by.
Heavy Smoke Barbecue, World Champion Barbecue, and World Class Meals. HeavySmokeBBQ.com.
I wasn't sure. All right, today's headline Who's story comes to us from the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York. What do we got going on up there?
Chairs.
Meet Charles Stewart, a man who goes by the absolute legendary nickname Snake the Bigfoot Hunter.
Hey, rad guy.
So back in 2024, Snake made some major waves in the cryptozoology community when he claimed he stumbled upon the decomposing remains of an 8-foot-tall, 300-pound Sasquatch rotting out in the woods. Naturally, most people thought he was just a guy who spent a little too much time drinking beers around a campfire. But Snake insisted he was the real deal. In fact, he named the corpse Dak, D-A-C-K. Now, Snake is back in the news because he claims he has official scientific proof that Dak is real and that Bigfoot is actually a distant relative of ours.
Oh.
Here he is talking about it.
After doing the DNA test at Cornell Veterinary BioDNA Lab, we found that this is 58.5% Neanderthal/Denisovan, which is European Neanderthal mixing with Asian Neanderthal, and then this 41.5% remaining, that is human.
Okay, Snake is now warning the public that there are plenty more of these 8-foot hybrid teenagers lurking in caves across New York, living a scavenger lifestyle. Skeptics, of course, are calling total BS. Another mainstream Bigfoot expert, they've taken to social media to call Snake a complete hoaxer and a scammer, claiming Dak is just a cheesy fake rubber prop. But Snake doesn't care about the haters. He put Dak on display at the Great New York State Fair last year, drawing a crowd of 60,000 people, and he's currently getting ready to pack up his half-human, half-Neanderthal buddy and take him back on the road for the 2026 fair season. So if you've ever find yourself billing yourself as Snake the Bigfoot Hunter and dragging a 300-pound rubber corpse to the state fair to prove it's a 40% human teenager, you have reached the absolute peak of the mountain. Keep on hunting, Snake, and you are today's headline news. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with some food news and sports. Local food news for you. You guys know the brand Nature's Bakery?
Yeah.
You guys fans?
Yes.
You know they're made up in Hazelwood?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
Not anymore.
Oh, it got bought out?
Well, some really tough news for the local job market. The Nature's Bakery facility over in Hazelwood is officially shutting its doors. A move that's going to cost more than 300 workers their jobs
Damn
over the
it.
next couple months. And this, I hated to read this. So if you aren't familiar with the corporate family tree, so Nature's Bakery, famous for those nut-free fig bars,
Yes.
they're owned by Kind,
Okay.
Oh, so it's a...
which is under the massive umbrella of Mars.
Ah, yes.
The Mars Incorporated, the candy giant behind M&M's and Snickers.
I didn't realize it ever got bought out.
They got bought out. So Mars sent a formal notice to state regulators explaining that the plan on Purcell Road will keep running through the end of this year before permanently closing shop down the road.
Bummer. They have
That's
these amazing brownies that I buy.
The Nature's Bakery.
Yeah, and they it's
don't know
all
if
for
I've ever-
breakfast.
Show me what one looks like.
They look like a
You'll
fig.
know the little blue packaging. It's like a Fig Newton, but better.
It's plant-based.
It's like they'll have the blueberry and strawberry like Fig Newton.
Oh, I brought those in. The raspberry ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're nut-free, dairy-free, plant-based with whole grains.
Oh, those
So
are
healthy.
good.
They're in the gluten-free aisle.
Yeah.
Oh, those I love those.
I know. Oh,
Those
I'm
are
so
great.
Does it mean I have to
bummed.
boycott it now?
No, why are you boycotting?
No.
Because it's no longer
stock
made here in
up.
St. Louis, or...
Oh man, the oatmeal crumble strawberry bars too are so good. I'm gonna stock up and get
Do
it.
they make the thing we like?
No, you're thinking of the little oat.
God, I love the strawberry.
They look like
oat
little
bites.
cups. Yeah. No, I don't.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a different company. But these are Nature's Bakery, delicious.
They're great. The
They're
blueberry
great.
fig bars are awesome.
So the layoffs are going to hit in waves. So about 130 workers will be let go this September. Another 215 will lose their jobs by February of 2027. Mars did mention that effective employees are welcome to apply for other positions within the company, But it's still it's a big blow to the community.
Yeah, that is. I had no idea they were local. That makes me love them even more.
Well, that's why I always was like, man, I'm doing something good. I'm buying from. I just always pictured a.
Did you know
really
they
cool
were from
couple.
Hazelwood?
Yeah. Well, I knew they're from St. Louis. I didn't know it was Hazelwood. But
So according to the corporate office, the decision was strictly about shifting their manufacturing footprint to other facilities. So Mars recently opened up a massive $240 million facility out in Salt Lake City.
really,
And it does not reflect the
Damn
performance of the
Mormons.
local crew. But for Hazelwood, the impact's gonna be felt immediately. The city manager, he says he kept it 100% real. He says this sucks. It's 350 people that are no longer here. That's business that's no longer here.
I said it's going to cost. Do you see how much it's going to cost City?
$420,000 annually. Yeah, it's a really unfortunate turn for a historic facility that originally housed the century-old Theodoro Baking Company before Nature's Bakery bought it out of bankruptcy back in 2014 and grew into a major local employer. So that sucks.
Yep.
Some food mashups just make sense, like peanut butter and jelly or chips and dip, but this one feels pretty special too. Krispy Kreme is teaming up with the Girl Scouts to make Girl Scout cookie donuts. So it's basically comfort food meeting comfort food.
Hold on. This is a three-way I did not see coming. What
is.
What flavors of Girl Scout?
We're
cookie?
talking. There's thin mint donuts with
Oh,
chocolate
Lord.
icing, cookie crumbles, dark chocolate chips, and a cool mint drizzle. A lemon up version that's filled with lemon cream and covered in lemon icing. And a Samoa's knockoff that's a chocolate-covered donut topped with caramel and coconut.
Let's go. No tag
In stores now.
No tag-along donut?
We've only got the 3. The tag-along is peanut butter?
I was waiting.
No, not yet.
I thought you were batting fourth. Coming in to clean up the bases was the tag-along donut. Look into it.
Not yet. Hey, where do you normally eat your dinner meals?
Tim and I, we either do it in the dining room, on the table, or we sit in front of the couch on the floor because we have white couches, which is really annoying. So we sit on the floor and do a food picnic in front of the TV.
Well, there's nothing like making a meal for the whole family, gathering everyone together, and sitting down around a coffee table while you eat and binge watch Netflix. Am I right?
That's
Am I right?
Sweet.
It is
So
the best way
sweet.
to have dinner. Just hunched over like a little goblin,
Uh-huh.
like Smeagol at the edge of the pool eating a fish.
Crisscross applesauce, just getting it all over your lap.
I don't like eating dinner on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Bougie.
tracks. That tracks.
In bed, that's
Bougie
another
boy.
story. I don't know. I feel like I'm a pig.
You're not better than me.
Well, we are pigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's-
we don't have any family, so it's just Tim and I.
So
we're,
just, yeah.
we're doing whatever.
And I've said this
Same.
before. It's important to us that we eat at the dinner table.
Right.
As
Yeah.
a
I think that's
family.
nice.
My new house has, and I've been enjoying it. It has like the little eat-in kitchen bar.
Do you use it?
That's where I've been eating all of my meals. I mean, I'm just chilling. It's just me. Why walk that far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Literally,
get
it's
it.
from the fridge, and I slide it across. I go, dinner is served, and I slide it, and then I try to run to the other side as it's sliding.
Well, I'm
Yes.
surprised you're not
Can't
eating
get
over the
there.
sink at that.
Well,
Yeah.
You should have fancy night just once a week where it's just you at the end of the table and you're having you're dressed like a king and somebody
Get a
walks by and they're like, what the
couple
hell's going on in
candles.
Put a
there?
little napkin in.
Get a
You
couple
see it in my
candles.
house, too, bro.
Yeah.
Would you pass the salt? I play all 4 characters like Nutty Professor. I
Yeah.
have 4 plates, and I'm eating. Put on a different wig and a
Well-
pair of glasses. How was school
I
today,
bet you
Leonard?
put your stuffed
Oh my
animals
God.
around the table.
Actually, you know what? I'm going
That's
to
a
do
great
this.
bit. Please make it happen.
I'll be the mom, dad, and both kids. I'll be the average American family, and
The clumps.
and-
You're going to be Eddie
gotta get
Murphy.
fat,
Eddie
too.
I'll
Murphy.
be the
the
Yes.
clumps, and then I am going to eat as much as the average American family. I'm going to find out how many pieces of chicken they eat, and I'm going to eat the whole meal.
Okay, so I have the average time that America eats dinner.
Okay.
Do anyone want to take a guess?
Sure.
What is the average time America eats dinner?
Is it 6:24?
6:24.
That's a very
Well,
specific time.
it feels like 6 hours to make, and I bet. Oh, you mean the actual time, not how long it takes?
The actual time that Americans eat dinner.
Yeah, I'm going to say 6 o'clock. Right
6
on the dot.
o'clock, 6:25. You said
5:45.
5:45. The answer is 6:44.
Ooh, I went.
That's late.
Yeah,
That's later than I thought.
Tim always wants to eat dinner closer to 7, and then I go to bed so early. I'm like, no, man, we got it. 6:30 is my cutoff. If I don't eat by 6:30, I'm like, you're eating alone because I can't deal.
Dude, I got up this morning and said, I felt like crap this morning. It's because I ate. Last night I was putting together that Taylor Swift game, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to eat dinner while I'm doing this. And it was like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, no.
That's too late,
And then
man.
I woke up this morning and I was like, I just feel like a big fat fart machine right now. It sucks. I felt like bloated. I didn't sleep well.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, what do you do? Stop doing that. Don't eat after a certain time.
Yeah.
And then I feel good about it in the morning. And then my resolve starts to erode away as the day goes on. And then like 6:30, I'm like, oh, damn.
I got dinner on the table at 5 o'clock almost every
Nice.
night.
I hear you, brother.
That's awesome.
5
Elderly
o'clock.
person.
It's a hard thing.
I cannot eat that close to bed. I
get
really
it.
get heartburn.
Yeah.
I'm
Unless you
old.
just don't sleep good. You're just too full.
I know.
But I love it. I also love laying down with a full belly. It's a real.
Do you?
It's a paradox.
You're like a polar bear.
So the average time everyone eats dinner is 6:44 p.m. and we usually spend 27 minutes eating.
Damn.
What do you think? Are you average? Do you quickly eat? You
No,
slow?
we're about 27 minutes sounds right on.
Okay.
So in our family is about 15 minutes of yelling,
Right. That's the appetizer.
10 minutes of eating, and then a couple minutes apologizing.
There you go. Nice.
And that's dinner time at the
Aw.
Rizz house. 44% of us eat at a kitchen table. 34% of us eat at a dining room table. 25% of us eat at a table in the living room. 18% eat on the couch. 4% eat while standing in the kitchen. And 4% eat in bed.
Nice. Who are you people?
The best.
Eat in bed?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, they're probably bedridden.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up. If you're thinking, well, probably bedridden grandparents or something. Nope. The Gen Zers are twice as likely to say they eat in bed.
Yeah. My sister had a fridge in her room, like all throughout high school, I think, and she'd just eat in there. Like, what?
I've been looking at room fridges. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
What do you need a room fridge for?
I just never had
What
one.
is this, a dorm?
Oh my god.
Never had one. I'm like,
Oh, you gonna
know
put a
what?
microwave on top of it?
Yeah.
Like a micro
Why not
fridge.
have a little fridge where I'm just
A micro
"Ooh,
fridge."
I woke up and I'm thirsty. How about a cold Fresca? Ice cold, right? Not
On
even get out of
demand,
bed.
huh?
Just on demand.
I love it.
Yeah, have it at arm's length.
That's what
Wow.
I'm saying,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I
maybe
find
some
it
cotton
sad.
candy grapes just right there to pop a couple
Oh,
in,
those
get
are
me through
good.
the night.
My son's got some friends who, they have dinner and everybody gets their food and goes to their separate corners.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kids will go to their rooms and the parents will.
Whoa.
I was like that as growing up.
Really?
Yeah, but my mom, because Jerry was never in town, so he's only home on weekends, so we would have family dinners then. But during the week, we all were just in our separate rooms. We were like, get
So
away
you just
from each
grab
other.
your food and go to your room.
Yeah, mashed
Really?
potatoes, and I'd go
Wild.
watch 6 Feet Under on each
Wild.
Wednesday nights.
Because we were always like half and half. Sometimes at the table, sometimes we'd watch The Simpsons or something. It's just.
Did you have a TV tray?
No, just big old plate and just try your
You know what I'm
best.
talking about? It was like, and there was a holder. There was the wooden
Yeah.
TV trays.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just looking at some vintage ones on Facebook Marketplace that are cool, man.
And they had like the holder for them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'd fold them up and put them in the holder.
Those
Yeah.
are nice.
I'd love to have some of those.
Yeah, we had
We
those,
had those
growing up.
growing up.
We had the metal one, and then we advanced
We had the
to
wooden
wood.
ones.
Nice.
The little green one with like flowers on it.
40% of people say they watch TV while eating together with others in the household, and 15% watch TV while eating, even when guests are over.
Like Mondays, we'll usually eat on the floor in front of like John Oliver, but he's on hiatus right now. And so that, like, if Tim and I aren't seeing each other all week because our schedules are so weird sometimes, I'll be like, let's sit at the dining room table and have like an actual no phones, conscious meal together.
Only 7% say their kitchen table is a device-free zone. So no phones, no laptops, no tablets or TVs.
Yeah. Yeah, we need.
That's where we are now.
That's one thing we have to get is an actual table. Because right now it's like just enough for two.
Do you guys have assigned seats? You always sit at the same
Always at
spot?
the same.
Where are you at the end of the table?
It's a round table.
Oh,
so
good.
everybody's
Equal.
at the head of the table.
Boo.
What? Where?
Actually, it's an oval table. It's an oval.
Okay.
In
No,
your kitchen?
it's got a leaf in it, so it is round, but we'll put a leaf in it, so it's oval.
In your dining room or your kitchen?
In my kitchen.
Okay.
Your kitchen table.
It's oval.
I was like, it's not round.
I know.
It's
like,
square.
It's round sometimes when the
I feel
leaf's
like
out.
you have a spot.
I do have a spot.
What is
the
it?
head.
Show us. You're looking at the front door, so in case somebody breaks in.
No, it's back to the sliding glass.
Your back is facing.
That's what I
No, that's where Sam sits.
Oh.
Okay.
So if this is the oval table,
Yes.
And it's
So,
okay. Where's the door to your patio?
He's
door of
closest
the patio's
to the kitchen.
here.
Okay.
So that's door of the patio's here. That's Sam
Okay.
sits there.
Yeah, you're closest to the kitchen.
Amelia sits here.
Okay.
I sit here.
Oh, the other
Okay.
And Daniela sits.
You gaze.
You know what?
You gaze upon the backyard.
Yes.
Your kingdom.
And Sam watches the front door like a protector.
That's right.
Okay.
He knows
Way to go,
jujitsu.
buddy.
And you put the wife closest to the kitchen because
She's
She
expendable.
will get the site.
What?
Yes. What?
In case a bear breaks in through the garage, she's the first one to go. What? Love you. All right, sports sponsored by.
Heavy Smoke Barbecue.
All right, so we have to lead this morning on the global soccer pitch because despite our heartbreaking exit from the World Cup, the United States men's national team just left behind the most dominant television ratings milestone in the history of American soccer. So official corporate data released by Fox Sports yesterday evening confirmed that a staggering 30 million people tuned in to watch the U.S. lose to Belgium on Monday night. Now, the broadcast didn't just capture the country's attention, it officially became the most watched soccer telecast in United States television history. To put that in scale, the audience reached an absolute peak of 36.8 million concurrent viewers during the primetime window between 8:15 and 8:30 our time. So the massive summer soccer boom isn't just restricted to Team USA matches. Fox reported that 11.1 million viewers tuned in to watch Portugal battle Croatia in the round of 32, marking the single most watched English-language broadcast in American history for a World Cup match that did not feature a U.S. team. So with our boys sent packing, the tournament has officially cleared out all three North American host nations from the round of 16. Morocco shut down Canada, and England eliminated Mexico. So we declared earlier we are Team Argentina here on the Rizz Show. Yesterday afternoon in Kansas City, Messi and Argentina pulled off an absolute thriller, overturning a 2-goal deficit against Egypt to score a 92nd minute stoppage time winner to advance 3-2, while Switzerland advanced past Colombia via a 4-3 penalty shootout. Moving downtown to the Diamond, how did we do, Scott?
Oh,
Doubleheader yesterday.
Great day. I mean, come back after losing that first game to the
We lost
Brewers.
both games.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Especially last night was really cool.
We lost both games. The first game, we lost 4-3
Gave up a lead again.
before getting completely dismantled in game 2, 10-2.
Against the Brewers, guys.
Yeah, we
Come
need to
on.
win against them.
We actually, our championship team.
So
did
we have
good.
lost 7 of our last 8 home games,
That's not good.
and we are 1-7 against the Brewers.
Gosh, it's such a bummer. They're so hacky.
But there was some good news amidst the doubleheader gloom. An absolute beautiful piece of individual redemption lit up the locker room. Major League Baseball officially announced between games that Cardinal closer Riley O'Brien has been added to the National League All-Star roster. That's
Okay.
very nice.
AJ will be next.
Very nice.
Oh, Brian.
Dude, they're saying J.J. Weatherholt was a huge snub.
Oh, it
for the
was.
All-Star
Because
game.
you see the comparison of the guy they picked, it's not even close.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact
agree.
that, and Learn agrees,
Yeah.
I sent you a thing a few weeks ago. I don't think we ever played it, but it was like he was on pace as the best season for a second baseman. And
he's a shortstop.
Or shortstop. I think it was like, or maybe it was middle infielder, but it was like the two people it was like Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Bonds and him. It was like some crazy stat about like.
For a rookie, I mean,
For
he's
a rookie. Like the people, he was in, or was Aaron Judge. And
he's in rarefied air.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like setting on a pace to like break all these rookie records, which is crazy.
So, but Riley O'Brien has been added to the National League
That's
All-Star roster. He was selected by league executives to replace Milwaukee's Jacob Mizorowski, who can't do it because of workload restrictions.
And because he gives up too many home runs, even though he throws fast. It's okay.
So O'Brien currently leads the entire National League with 22 saves and 26 opportunities. All right, we'll close out sports with the global stage here. An absolute bombshell sports bulletin from Geneva, Switzerland. The International Olympic Committee Executive Board unleashed a massive wave of historic landscape shifting decisions that will completely alter the future of international sports in a highly controversial move that has drawn immediate international backlash. The IOC lifted its long-term suspension of the Russian Olympic Committee and officially ended its 3-year program of vetting Russian athletes for neutral status. So the IOC president defended the timing, noting that the qualification brackets for the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics are officially launching this summer, and the committee refuses to hold individual athletes accountable for the military actions of their governments. So the ruling paves a direct path for Russia to return to major team sports with their full national flag, their full identity, and the anthem at the LA Games.
It's time to invest in the steroid companies. They're gonna make a
Likely
lot.
swelling their roster back to over 300 athletes. All right, that's your sports. We'll take one final break. We'll come back. We'll wrap her up. For us, Donnie Fandango is next. Don't forget, tomorrow, about 24 hours from now, the Donnie Fandango Radiothon begins, all to benefit the Ronald McDonald House Charities of St. Louis. If you missed anything on this program, make sure you check out the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, and the podcast is titled
There Are No Bald Chads.
All right. Scott, what else?
Well, I will be at Copper Fire the 19th, Sunday the 19th, and I'll be performing some numbers, some music songs from 2 to 5, and also tonight, 8 p.m., YouTube, Clownvis to the Rescue is back.
Nice.
All right. Learn.
Oh, well, the day before King Scott is in Belleville. My band, Les Narrows, will be playing classic rock covers in the blazing hot sun in the beer garden in Dog Prairie Tavern, which I've never played, and it's way out
Where's
there in
that
the
at?
boonies. It's out there.
All right.
All right. So if
Just
you
look out there.
if you just Dog Prairie Tavern, we'll be out there in the afternoon. Hope to see you.
Rafe.
I will be in Helium Comedy Club all weekend with my friend Amber Autry this weekend. The shows are all sold out. She might be adding a 5th show, so if you want to go, be on the lookout for that. And then I'll be in Chi-Town next weekend at the Lincoln Lodge with Daniel Van Kirk. So if you're a Chicago listener, come check it out.
All right. We leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from Hillsboro. David Norman is our Teamers Remember the Day.
David.
Pack a lunch. He wants to hear this song.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.